Hello, everybody! Welcome to Redgrim Gaming. I'm Leon.
And I'm Lilith.
How you doing tonight?
I'm here.
Oh, no points for enthusiasm, I suppose.
And I'm upright, so.
You're up. I don't know if you're here. So, we're playing Outlast 2 again. So far, not as intense as the first game. Not holding up the same.
Yeah, like, I don't dislike it. I still think it's a good game. But I definitely liked the first one better. I thought it was a lot more tense and a lot spookier. In general.
Right. So, on the last stream, we played the first few hours. So, we are Blake. We are looking for our wife, Lynn. We're in a horror town where, like, kind of a weird backcountry, half of everything's dilapidated already and destroyed sort of place. And, we are basically running from a Christian apocalypse cult and a pagan bring on the apocalypse cult. You know, okay.
How you do?
Yep, how just it just sounds like, you know, the two sides of like 4chan at the moment, so at any given time. The trouble with it is they took your wife. They took Lynn. We Blake.
And that's not okay.
Yeah, don't kidnap people for your apocalypse cults. Let them join naturally. Give them the actual information.
And weird Satan baby making. It's
Yeah, there's something about like
they're like trying to make babies, but then all the babies are Satan.
I don't think they're trying to make the babies. I think I don't know.
It's weird.
It's really weird. It's hard to follow. There's a guy named Father Noth. He runs the Christian cult. He seems to want to fuck all of the women, and then they get pregnant, and then
Satan baby.
Yeah, they're all Satan, so thank you, Stream Elements. I don't know why you're not Cheryl, but at least you're here and you're trying.
Somebody's here.
Supposed to be Stream Element. Speaking of which, my playback isn't quite loading.
Somebody's here, even if it's the thing that we make like us.
I mean, that's not that thing, though. That's not technically... Like, I built Cheryl, and Cheryl has, like, programmed chat responses, depending on, like, keywords that no one will ever end up saying. But if they ever do, they'll be fun. I'm not going to give them away. But here we are, just kind of prologuing, waiting for some people to get into the stream. We're going to just talking our impressions of the game.
And not watching.
And not watching the Super Bowl because we don't know the sports.
The sports.
Yeah. But hey, you like the Super Bowl, you're watching us both. Just keep screaming for them to, I don't know, hike it into the end zone for a slam dunk. But I don't know how much anyone's really going to... I don't know. I don't know how many people are really going to hang out on a Super Bowl Sunday stream.
But we're here.
We're here, yeah. Because we don't care about the Super Bowl. Feel free to just come lurk and watch the Super Bowl. I don't care.
Get free doggo time.
Yep,
if
here you
you're
go.
Here early.
Yeah, see? Here's Atlas in his Yeti sweater. Or no, this is his polar bear sweater. His polar bear sweater. See, it's a polar bear. My boy likes his sweaters.
has very short hair, and he gets.
He just, I don't know. I think they're comfort for him.
Yeah, he
just...
can be kind of a nervous dog too. So like he has a thunder shirt, and I think the sweater's just. He gets really excited if he's naked and you like hold him up a sweater. He like runs over to you and tries to stuff himself in it. So.
He's very. Who's your sweet boy? Oh.
Likes to all of the things.
Still going strong on our boss fight.
Like that.
Alright, get down. I love you. But I'm trying to do things.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah.
As you can see, our boss fight has taken another couple hits. So Indy is slowly wearing down. But we'll see how long that lasts. But just
for
the fun of it,
camera?
I'm gonna drop a shout out to Indigo Games every time we stream. I'm just always gonna shout out whoever's winning our boss fight here, whoever our boss monster is, with my wibbly arms. Yay!
Yay!
We need a better camera. It kind of captures everything in a really low frame rate.
You have summoned the Atlas with your wibbly wobbliness.
I have. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Wanna squinch your head? Okay. He's such a good boy. They're both good enough. Good enough.
They're turds.
They're good enough. So why don't we?
I mean, they're better than people.
So tell you what, since this is probably going to be our weakest stream of the whole year because of the friggin' Super Bowl, why don't we
sports?
Why don't we hit up our game screen? Shrink everything down. Now we're each in our little box. Little tiny box.
I like it in here.
I bet you do.
Alone. Without the people.
It reminds you of that half a closet you're still in.
Not really.
No, not really. Lily's not a closet kind of person.
I mean, it is dark in there, and there's no other people.
But Outlast 2. I believe the last thing we did was we made it through one of our weird school nightmare things that I'm starting to feel aren't truly connected to our current scenario. Like, we remember a past trauma of some kind.
Yeah, there's
where
like
a girl,
weird, like, hanging girl.
Yeah, where a girl has hung herself. Jessica.
Looks like a mouth.
With funky teeth. If anybody's here, somebody clip that. Clip Lily doing goofy things with her hands.
Nobody's here. I feel like.
Yeah. Everybody likes the sports balls more than us.
Them and their stupid balls.
Except... balls aren't stupid. Alright, I'm reorganizing a few things. Exit, bump a key, and start the stream over again. Because that happened. Again. Yeah, that already happened. Robin! Welcome, sir! You're just in time to watch us crawl out of this hole. Everyone seems to be busy with the sports ball championship.
You know, like...
So, this was a thing we could record. And I'm starting to feel, Kroven, all you missed was me basically say that these weird nightmares we're having, where we're kind of back in the school, I feel like they're not going to wind up ultimately being connected to the overall plot. Guess I gotta jump down. That's a lot of jump down. Shimmy? Yeah, shimmy.
That's a thing.
Blake could jump. I almost insist he does. Let me know if you can hear that our AC in the background.
Like,
yeah, whatever. The furnace. If you can hear the furnace whirring.
because as we've said in other streams, we have like one return in the whole main area of the house.
This isn't so bad.
On and it's like.
I mean, we're only talking to Kroven. He knows exactly what our house is like. He's helped me put stuff in here.
Just stuff in here.
Like the couch you're sitting on. For example. Oh, okay. Oh shit. We're gonna. Oh, it's like.
Logan!
Just grab the thing! Whoa! Kroven said, that I do. He knows what our house is like. And now we've killed Blake. Do we get to play as Lynn now? Not that she seemed like a more rationally intelligent person, but...
Because I feel like that happened purposely. Like, there was nothing we could do to
I think it's part of the plan.
Yeah.
We're gonna wake up and be parted away by some psycho and get our fingers cut off like the first one. Oh boy. Somebody just got shot with a burning arrow? Shot with a something. Oh, we're stuck in the tree.
Oh, like upside down.
Whoa!
He's suffering.
Is that Master Blaster?
Did they silly putty a baby onto somebody?
No, that was fucking... It was Master Blaster from Mad Max 3.
Ow!
Crying Isaac on his cat.
Yes, because we fell.
I guess I'm taking the long way.
You're particularly goofy mood. Oh, we can hide in the log. What's that? We need that, like, sound effect, that slide whistle.
Yes.
Okay, so we're trying not to get caught by Master Blaster now? What a weird... No. Winston. No. Don't know what's got you
There's
excited.
not even anything
but
out there.
I think you saw the reflection of the stuff happening on.
What reflection? There's a bunch of dog snot all over the window.
So clean it.
Oh.
Clean the place you live. Moving through the brush. I actually like the visuals in this game. It's a lot more visually interesting than the last game so far. Other than the actual, like, town set. Battery! This fuckword? Is that what that said?
I can still find my way to the mine.
I'm remembering how to play, sorry. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Clean text, please. Yeah, this fuckworm mistook his blessings for sickness and tried to leave, and I broke him. Do not make his mistakes or commit his sins. God and his prophet love you. Okay. Well, that
Get better
seems...
handwriting.
Yeah. I mean, it must have been okay handwriting. I didn't misread fuckworm. Alright. What we got going on here? Climb up it, crawl under it. Crawl. Oh! It was a foot! There was evil afoot. Lily's done a bit of cocaine before we started.
I did not! I did.
That's why she's already slap happy.
I even took a nap. Man.
Whacking at our log.
Lack of sleep and caffeine, you know.
I don't do cocaine, I have lack of sleep and caffeine, yeah, lack of sleep and caffeine like a normal person.
Fred!
Hi, Fred! How's it going? Are you also watching the Sports Ball Super Championship?
Fuck. There's gotta be some other way around.
Okay, oh my. I was like, why are we recording this? I'm like, oh wait, there's a barbed wire body. They've made art out of bits.
I mean, those are like full people. Whoa, he's doing some yoga there.
Yeah, he is. This is not a full people.
No, that's just it.
This is this is like Party City props.
Fred says I was napping.
Look at how
How are those even attached?
I mean, they're just kind of wrapped in
They're
the
just
wire.
kind of wedged in there.
Yeah. Then we just kind of poked them in. They fit. Oop, more limbs. Okay, we're not going that way. That's
Some of those bits fell out. They didn't wedge them in there very well.
sickness here and God bless. Because, you know, God, he's just all about blessing things. So how was your nap, Fred? Was it relaxing? Was it everything you needed? Is your day complete now that you're here?
Mine wasn't.
Yeah, Lily's already super slap happy. Just look at that guilt-ridden face. It was
He
wonderful.
says before he actually looks at me and then realizes what face I'm making. Fred says, it was wonderful.
Sorry, had to get some caffeine. Okay. Yeah, let's crawl under that.
Fred says, LOL.
Let's crawl under this. Okay, so we're being chased by, or at least...
Oh, there's a thing.
Yep, there's a thing. It's gangly. I think it's a leper.
Ew.
Well,
Leper
we
butt.
were just in the water with leper butt.
We were upstream.
Yeah, but we're gonna head through here.
Oh, there's a... Ooh. That doesn't look good.
So let's,
Just standing in like a puddle of blood.
let's give all these peeps a wide berth. What do you say?
Yeah, is there more poop?
Or fish? Bones? Those are bones.
Black.
Leper bones.
Leper bones just turned
That's
black.
where their poop is. So we're gonna go around.
We're gonna...
Oh, of course. Well. Yep.
That was an appropriate response. Here's
Not a fuck, dude. What the hell? Well, we found lepers. I was going to say, Fred, we spotted a big Master Blaster looking motherfucker.
Fred says, right.
Oh boy. That guy's not helping here.
What?
He's grabbing me.
Shake him off!
I did. Now I'm running for it.
There's lepers, their
Excuse me.
limbs can't be attached that firmly anymore. Well, look at him.
Just peel him apart.
Shake him off.
Pop him off like Legos.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Whoa!
Up the bloody wall! I don't know if I'm going the right way, but we're going. We're certainly not staying down in Leperville.
You already got you.
Fuck! Oh, shit.
Ow! Ow!
Well, I mean,
you
at least
jerk.
that didn't look like the worst ride.
I mean, no worse than it was when the bridge collapsed on us.
But, oh, glasses again. They like bringing up them glasses. There's gonna be a portion of the game where we can't find them. Ow!
Fred says shit.
I got hurt. I'm leaving. I don't know what hurt me, but I'm really close.
Fuck me! We
Shit.
found the skull, Christ.
Okay, it's getting creepier now.
Oh god, it's Master Blaster!
Ah,
I am going. Oh.
go! Go better! Dude.
Here, you do it!
The thing worked! It gave us our links!
I know, but it's not Cheryl now.
But it still worked!
Yeah, I figured out the hyperlink thing. I forgot to tell you that.
That's his name.
This worked for 2 streams in a row now. Okay, so Master Blaster goes up.
Prophet not. We have found the skull,
Look
Christ.
at that again. Oh, there's
Kinda
another like
hard.
leopard.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of hard because this is an enclosed space.
They're making like little leopard heads.
Yep, I'm healing. How did he lose me?
I don't know, but don't question it.
He showed up, he shot me, and now he's just kind of walking around the camp.
Where'd he go?
He's right here. Where'd he go, George? Squeeze through this fence. It looks like we can. Come on, we squeeze through tighter crap. Nope, nope, I'm not here.
Okay, so it's definitely getting creepier.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
This is like,
Master Blaster with flaming crossbow bolts.
we're getting to some Outlast 1 level stuff here.
Played like a music stinger, like he noticed me. He's still just fucking.
Now we're just crawling in some
You.
goop.
This is where I wanted to find that. Going for it. Nope. Nope.
Run better!
No. I want that sound alert though of Fry just saying, it's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's throwing up. Oh.
Mama Croc's here! She says, what's up?
Hi, Mama Croc. How you doing? We're in a locker now. Apparently. Ha! You can't open lockers from the inside.
This way, Blake.
Jess! Come back!
Okay, so we just saw Jess. I feel like these parts aren't going to connect to the plot at all. I feel like this is just going to be some, I don't know, psychiatric disturbance segue. Oh, there she was. Do we follow her or do we fuck off and do our own? We gotta fuck off a little bit. There's gotta be, like, more battery.
I thought I saw a battery in that room.
I couldn't get it.
That was a pretty big window, and I feel like you didn't try hard enough.
It is closed. It had glass.
I know.
Which I do. Nobody in an Outlast game has, like, any kind of physical attack.
You survived falling off of a bridge, like...
And getting shot by Master Blaster, but I'm... That doesn't equal... Uh-oh. Everything kind of glitched for a second, like something was gonna happen. Doom! Or
Floppy
Wolfenstein.
disks! How many people actually know what floppy disks are?
Took Miss Gray out of Phys Ed today to have a little talk with her. Father Loudermouth was telling me... Father... No. Fred says, I know what they are. You know what are?
Floppy disks.
Oh. Yeah, I know a floppy. I actually still have, like, some data on a floppy disk somewhere in this house.
There was one sitting on the desks.
Oh.
He wasn't paying attention to, with all the dribble that comes out of
Father
my mouth.
Loudermilch was telling me he's worried that she's a touch more sensitive than is good for her. And I don't doubt it, poor girl.
Fred says,
floppy disks are the memory sticks of millennials.
I
I mean, we also
Krogan
had memory
says,
sticks.
so do I. And then Mama Croc said that. Fred says, well. Anyway.
God rest her... Oh.
Fuzzy Lumpkin's here.
Okay, I know... Yeah. I know you've dealt with her dad, but his big personality. Who describes a personality as big?
People do. It's a saying.
Other
it's
than,
a
like,
thing.
Tom Hanks.
It's a thing.
Get it? Big. And her mother was a real tragedy, God rest her soul. But anyway, Loudermilch says he thinks... Stop bobbing your fucking head, I'm trying to read it. Thinks it might
Breathing
now
very hard.
Yeah. Do you guys sit there and do this with your face? And do your eyes wobble with it? I doubt it. Thinks it might not be a good idea for Jessica to go on the field trip to the piano factory. Oh, factory? Alright. And I tend to agree. Seems like a decent risk of a runaway, on top of which her father's signature on the permission slip is a little embarrassing, and what an obvious forgery it is. So I'll need your say-so to suspend permission. We'll put her on library study for the day. Shelley. Okay, so we have a father, Loudermilch. We have a Shelley. Apparently Jessica was a trouble kid. Or was at least treated like a trouble kid. Because then, you know, we know the end of the story. She hung herself.
Yeah.
What would Jesus do? He'd fucking leave.
Is it a private school, or...?
It's like...
Apparently, because there's...
I think it's like an orphanage school. My hand went through the desk a little bit there.
Because there were just priests.
Yeah.
All there.
Oh, well maybe... Do they have any names? I feel like Loudermilch is going to be bald. But I bet he's one of these. I at least like that our camera's getting wibbly-wobbly, like showing signs of wear. Boy, all of these people really love these two priests. See, they're there again. Their photos are everywhere. Never forget who saved you, child. For it was I, and he. But mostly I. I had a friend. Oh dear.
The fuck?
Oh, everything's getting all spoopy. Well, we recorded the thing.
Oh,
Yep.
There's a girl.
I know, it's Jess. Open the door. We're just gonna hide in here. Bye, Jess. Just gonna hide. Gonna make me. Okay, she's still there. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's approach.
Don't go.
Then why are you going?
Then stay the fuck put! This office is all lit up. And has those same two photos. What, do they build the place?
What time is it? Not there.
7:20.
It's on the clock in the room there.
That's a good question. It is... Not making a lot of... Why are we here at midnight? It's 7 to midnight. And...
Like, I'm just wondering if there's...
Time.
Yeah.
It's really fucking late, that's for sure.
Oh, be careful,
Oh,
little
good.
eyes.
There's a lot of sentencing happening at the bottom. Little eyes, what you see. Will be careful. Things what you want. Creepy ass shit. Is this actually like Bible stuff that's running across the bottom of my screen?
I don't know. I don't...
Real close. Oh god, Hangman again? That's an easy one. Can't take it with me. Reload. I want to not record the spooky shit.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Rape. We're going up there. Because it's the only way to go. Oh, and we're back. We wound up in a natural mole hole. Oh, I think we're in a log. This isn't exactly the texture of the inside of a log.
Hi.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're getting leopard.
No!
Leopard.
Let go! Fuck!
Separated?
Give him to
Master
us!
Blaster!
Let us have him! Fuck off! God damn it. No!
Ah, praise God and his prophet now. Praise God. Forgive me, Lord. But I wish.
Oh, no. Nothing good.
No. Oh.
There you go.
He's trying to infect us with short.
Please, let him be one.
I mean, we already got the cute on.
He's pure. He is the Skull Messiah.
What?
You half-wit dog's cunt. He ain't been transubstantiated yet. He ain't been born.
Hey, what?
I was already born. I don't need to be reborn.
I don't need to do that again.
Get my hammer
I'm
and
a little too
nails.
mature for that.
Let's get on up that hill. He will come
Alright,
born
we've been
locust
bitch
wings,
slapped by Blaster.
immaculate as a newborn. He will give us his gospel, the sacred word.
Fred
of
says
his
leopards are awfully
teaching.
grabby. They are awfully
You know?
grabby.
Cross and die.
For people who can't seem to keep their hands at all, you think they learn how to keep their hands at least
more
themselves.
perfect flesh. We will
Don't lose them
eat
anyways.
of that flesh and holy communion.
Oh, we'll get fucking
Healed of our physical
burned at the
sins.
stake or some shit.
And we shall inherit this broken
Squiggle
earth.
harder.
I am. I'm trying. Like I'm able to look, and he kind of reaches his hand like I'm supposed to grab it. Oh
We've
no.
been
How is he that strong?
That's. I mean,
it's
look
all
at
ready
him.
For you.
Squiggle!
He's that, like, you know.
Poke him
Where is
in
your
one of
gospel?
the eyeballs.
You're supposed to have a gospel for us. To guide us in salvation
got
after the
sick.
end.
We got a lot more than that.
Yeah. Look at all these swords. We're swimming in their poop water. Oh, we're getting fucking crucified. Oh. Yo.
Well,
Let me up.
old Nick.
You would think you'd be fighting a lot harder if this was happening.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, just right into it. Okay. Isn't there supposed to... Why more than one? Get proper size nails.
Fred says kick it in the nuts!
I can't. Blake's a pansy.
Wasn't so bad, was it?
You do it. You don't think it's so bad.
It sounds like giving me the pit.
Well,
Hand me the
they
hammer.
have another hand to do.
That like screeching noise was like
Oh,
nails
good.
on a
They're
cross.
gonna record
How
our
could I not see?
crucifixion with
A
our own
modern
hand.
Christ would use a camera, not a book. This is our gospel. How could I not have known?
Well, that got intense real fast.
Please forgive me for doubting you. There is no suffering that I do not deserve. I am a worm, festering wound.
Yes, you are, so let us go.
You're also a bit of a dick.
I must study his lessons. Drive
Chris
the
says
other
praise
nail
God.
in and hang him up. You are the light of the world.
Ow.
Ay, shit. I mean, we'd be going into some massive shock right about now.
I think we are.
Oh.
I can't. Look at that noise! That screechy noise.
I don't think we'd be able to hold... I don't think the nails they drove would support our weight.
They
if
would. Your arms were bound with rope too.
Yeah. Our hands are just gonna fall... Is it gonna... Are our hands gonna fall out? Are we gonna rip free now?
No, our arms were bound to the thing with rope.
Didn't look like it.
Yeah, it was when they showed.
No.
When they showed it the first time, I swear.
No, there's rope on the cross, but not on us. Oh no, it's making me do it. Oh, look.
Have it! Have it! Oh!
Oh god. Yeah, the other one ain't gonna hold you up. Well,
Yeah, buddy.
now we have stigmata.
And
And like old lady hands. What the hell happened to the texture of our hands?
everything!
We're bleeding, we need to find bandages. Why am I doing that?
Achievement unlocked. Hang in there, baby.
Yeah, but for escaping a crucifixion. We didn't exactly escape. And
We got crucified.
you don't have your camera.
No, we saw him.
I know, it gets to At least the
Fred says,
screen stopped wiggling.
Again, you got your grotesque hands from your dad. This big man. Roman says, ha!
Well, the proceeding. Oh, that's corpse. I'm not even surprised anymore. It's just part of my. It's just Sunday as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to find it.
Fuck. Fuck me.
Okay.
Fuck, that hurts.
You're bleeding. You need to find bandages. Yeah. Hey, you got any bandages you didn't use?
Yeah, let's just touch all this stuff. All this gross, infected stuff. With our open
There's
wounds.
bandages in that. Yeah, he's
Redgrim!
Ow. Grab
Kick
it.
him! Kick him in the face!
Oh,
no.
she pulled me and I died.
Fred says, ask him, maybe.
I tried asking the corpse.
I think Winston has.
I think Winston's always doing this because we're streaming. I bring it up every time.
Fuck. God.
I think he's doing it because we're streaming.
They gotta
And he
stop
needs to
waiting.
learn that
Nope.
he
Gotta.
can't interrupt whatever he wants. Because they were just out before we started. And it's been 40 minutes, so he'll be fine. What is Winston doing? He's just kind of like pining for attention.
Like walking back and forth wagging.
Love him as much as I do. He's not allowed. Yeah, he's just not just allowed. Oh, you're a dude.
Free! You miss!
Yeah, alright. Well,
Bad again.
yep, I didn't even see that guy. He said maybe the game scares him too. No, he's wiggling his tail back and forth. He's excited to be here.
Oh God! Fuck!
Oh, go ahead.
Fuck!
I do.
I gotta stop bleeding.
No, go lay down.
Gotta.
Why did they take the bandages? How did they know I had bandages? When they like dragged me.
Like,
Well, that's the only place I would have kept them.
Oh,
but
you mean
did
like
they
you-
search my pockets?
oh, you mean the ones you were carrying?
Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
I had
probably.
plenty.
They first. Oh! Red Redeemed summon doggo of choice, Winston! Gotta pause!
Hang on. Trying to get to these bandages without getting grabbed. I got bandages. Do my thumbs look so junk? Look at that. That's not a human hand.
That's enough. Yep, two
Yep,
wrappers.
just 2 wraps. Okay, good.
Princess, he wants to be seen! Hang on,
Okay,
we'll get
yep.
him in a second.
We're just getting through this one segment, and we'll jump to Cam. All right. Pause. Full Cam. Winston. Come here, buddy. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh, come here.
Robin says, win!
Up we go. There he is. Winston. You have been redeemed. Okay, you've been summoned. I don't think you'll be redeemed. We're gonna try.
Fred says Atlas looks excited. Woo! Ooh.
There's his scared face. You just pet his head backwards and it shows. Mama Croc says, Toothless! Everybody's so excited to see you win! Because you're a good boy!
Winston, come here, buddy. Come here, Win.
You're a commodity now.
Boy. Boy, bye.
He is big baby.
Everybody, your tooth.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to return to the game screen. If you want to hang on to win, that's fine. But remember, the sooner you put him down, the sooner they have to redeem points and get him back. You're a commodity now, Winston. Okay. Back to the game. I've wrapped my hands. I am no longer... I wrapped them so they won't be any more painful to climb with. Because they have 2 layers of cloth between them.
Darkness is here! He says, yeehaw, Chuckle Fox, I'm here!
We shine the flashlight immediately on darkness again.
Fred also says, thank you!
Darkness yesterday claimed that that's how he's going to enter every stream from now on.
Oh, hi. Well, you guys got a random doggo because Atlas just got up here in my face.
Yeah, we're not going to stop.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, so now that we have 2 thin wraps of cloth on our stigmatted hands.
Darkness says, ungodly screeching intensifies!
Well, be polite. You're allowed to be a man-eating, ungodly force of nature, but you're not allowed to be rude. Uh-oh. They're looking for us on our cross. That was a mighty big cross. Didn't really get to look at that before. Look how tall that fucker is. Halfway up this tree.
Fred says, hi, Atlas! I think they do actually have to go.
Ugh, well, go on. They don't, but go on.
I will appease them.
Lily continues to be trained by the dog.
An enabler.
She shouted back, she continues to be an enabler, which is also true. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Did they see me? There's flashlights. Okay, they haven't seen me or they wouldn't be aiming the flashlights everywhere. I need to find some tall grass to hide in. Or the pond. That...
Pill's here!
Bill's here! Redeemed by darkness. Just swimming in the little leper water for a few more minutes.
What's it matter now?
Now we have Lily just asked, what's it matter now? We have big open wounds on our hands now. Okay, up out of the pond. Going into their shed. Shack. Close it and lock it. Darkness asked if we want to hear about one of his creatures. Of course we do. Bring it on, man. Oh, that's more poop. That's a... I was hoping there'd be less poop, but there's just way more poop. I thought it would let me crawl out of here. But I guess even Blake doesn't want to crawl through the poop hole. Darkness also says, sorry, I'm very slurry tonight, and every other night. I drink a lot of grape juice. Darkness says he's also working on the Grim, which is awesome. I think that's so awesome. Pretty good. We got a fence between us and the flashlighty people. We're running for it. We're booking it. Up on over this. Oh. We're still in Leperville. Use this very thin log that I know I personally couldn't walk up. Continue. Alright, time for a plunge. I feel like you should have jumped a little there, Blake. Stuck. Need to make water. Oh my god. Really? Okay, that's getting gratuitous at this point. Into the fucking pond we're hiding in. Is he leaving? He's not leaving. Eve! Go away!
I have returned.
Took you long enough. Yeah, kinda did. Atlas just smacked my keyboard with his tail, so I hope he didn't set off anything in our OBS.
Darkness says, hint number 1. It looks like a creature of darkness, already known, but different as well.
Alright. Ooh, we go in this house. Master Blaster went that way. I don't know how they keep ending up in front of us when we run away from them.
Red says,
Left, please.
Lily, they peed in the water he's hiding in. Yummy!
They didn't, but they threatened to. Okay, now I have more bandages to uselessly wrap over my head. Oh, the camera! Let's see what Master Blaster recorded. Oh, shit.
I keep coming back earlier. What
Darkness
the
says,
fuck?
also for context for Lily, the Grim is a creature I'm basing off of you guys. Actually, Leon did tell me a little bit about that earlier today.
I did. I was actually a little excited. Our first time inspiring another content creator. Really cool. That, yeah. Well. Don't... No. Do not let me go. Donut, let me go. Huh. I mean, there's no period between the do and the not, so it's all one word.
Oh!
Good to know that the game is now, you know, contextually including our syphilis we're contracting into our nightmares.
Maybe that's what this nightmare is. They're just like...
It's the syphilis streams.
Yes!
I don't think that's what happens when you have syphilis, but okay.
I mean, it does start to, like, degrade your brain, so...
Sniff the children. Sniff the children. No, wait. Suffer the children. Is that where you hit the children, hit the rod with the children? How does that work? Hang on. I've heard of the whole spare the rod thing. Oh hey, this one's open this time. Motherfuck. Well,
Yeah!
yep, it's our syphilis. Spreading to our brain.
We're just gonna watch back these tapes, and it's just us, like, standing in the house.
I love how somebody was making macaroni and cheese with sound effects of that what was just happening?
Atlas. What's up?
It is now... it's now earlier than it was the last time we were in this nightmare.
Atlas is just running into all the things. You just
Yes,
ran into the
he
mic
is.
now.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Go relax. Stop pacing. It's weird.
A big
Go lay down.
office. He's like, okay.
I love him, but he's pacing in circles and it's driving me nuts.
Hint number 2. It looks like a friendly face, but seems worse than anything you have ever seen.
Interesting. So I'm gonna guess it's a lot like your prime monster. Of which the darkness is based. I feel like I'm gonna run into a very different... I also know I'm backtracking. Oh! Big red exit sign! What went wrong last time I did that? Christmas game! Okay, I can't use the egg. Why bother putting it?
It looks like us now.
Oh, we can't.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yep. This seems to be the same place we were just chasing Jess. Do I have to follow the same path as last time?
Are we supposed to follow the light?
Is that a phone?
Where? What do you mean, is that
I think
a
he's
phone?
hearing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes he is.
Oh god!
Blue fuck are you? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Back the other way. Into a room. Hide there. Close door, please. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I don't know what that slurpy face motherfucker was, but nope. Okay. Thanks for that. Is he gone? I gotta answer that phone.
Not ringing it.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I hear it now.
I don't know why you can hear it better when my microphone, or when my camera is on. But...
Darkness says, hint number 3, its eyes glow a reddish hue along with blue and...
Interesting. Glowy eyes can look like things that are familiar, but are reminiscent of a previous shadow monster.
It says it looks like a
Hello?
friendly face, but seems
Hello?
worse
Oh,
than
thank God you're alive. I need you to stay calm. We're going to get you help.
Some kind
We'll
of
get you
mimic.
out of there. I want you to find a place to hide. Someplace safe where you can remember the taste of her kiss when you felt her neck break, you diseased cocksucker.
Oh! Oh! Okay, we're getting attacked by Freddy Krueger. Doing a voice.
Now we've just been almost totally violated.
I consider that a total violation. And now the door's closed.
Oh, not good.
Open! 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 Oh, shit! Run! Okay, we can make it out of here.
Uh-oh.
Everything gets,
Uh-oh.
Oh, everything's getting ugly.
Whoa!
Jessica, save me! Get back here, you selfish bitch! Rescue me! Oh shit, he's running right at us full speed.
Whoa! No!
Get in the locker! I can't get in the locker! Oh no!
Oh!
Did you just headbutt me?
Yeah, I think he swiped at you, but...
Slimy face used headbutt! It was super effective.
Was super effective.
It was very, very effective.
We died.
Atlas, go lay down. Ah, calm down. World's... Okay. Everything gets all spooky. There he is. Close the door in front of him. Oh, he's coming out of there. coming out of the walls! He's coming out of the goddamn walls! He's coming out of everywhere.
We died last time we went this way.
Yeah, she hid in the locker. This is the locker we started the last... Okay. Okay, game.
Okay, I take it back. It's getting tense.
It's getting tense.
There's a page.
Yep. I'm gonna close that.
Just no!
Just nope. I have a feeling I have to close this one.
Oh!
I have to close this one, because that one doesn't have a lock on it. Except those were, like, on fire. Oh, I guess these houses are on fire. You can open the window.
Oh! Oh!
I got shot in the face. No! Go out the back window! Leave! Heal first. Remember that your microphone can hear and track sounds. That's good to know, as I'm dying. You're getting shot in the fucking face.
You're the one that looked out the window. How did you not think those super flaming arrows weren't gonna go through glass?
I don't know. They didn't light the house on fire. They didn't seem to be high quality. In
Well, now you
another
know.
house. Why did he know I was in there? I was hiding in a cupboard. And then... Pineapple pizza! Hello, sir! Ham, whoever you are. Welcome to the stream. We're getting spooky. The game's actually getting spooky.
Yes. We were just talking about at the beginning of our stream how we thought the first game was a little bit more tense and a little bit more spooky, but it's stepping it up now.
Yep. Boy, is it stepping it up. Although I'm
We
walking...
got crucified.
Yeah. We're getting hunted by a Master Blaster creature with a crossbow.
Pineapple asks, is this your first playthrough? It is.
This is our first playthrough.
Neither of us have played it before.
Okay, we made it to another fence. Can't walk up the thing. Can't... Smearing jam on your doors. They're all jam. Oh, I went in circles. Okay, my bad. Okay, so whoever they are, they're that way. Whoever. I don't really know what else to call him.
Fred says puked on?
Yeah, we got puked on.
Yes. Yes, we did. We,
Swam in a leper pool where they were pooping.
Yep,
So...
we got, weird little midget dude cut his hand and then smeared it in our mouth.
Yep.
Darkness says, hint number 4, it's taller than all creatures previously known, and it holds a blade, forged from the very essence of hatred and malice.
Nice. Locking all the doors now.
Yeah. I feel like that's gonna... Maybe we should
Oh, there he
close
is.
the hood,
He is
though.
right outside that window.
Oh, he saw you!
No, he didn't. He saw nothing. Ah, he saw. Out the window. Out the window. Oh boy.
Told you he saw you.
Shut up.
Duck!
I forgot we can slide tackle things. We can hide in the outhouse.
No. Oh.
Okay. This is the house we got shot at in first. Ooh, I forgot a battery. I am not doing so well at pathfinding. Because this game doesn't seem built for it. Like,
I thought he was right there.
no, he was in the middle house. He's...
Maybe it was a tree.
He's over this way. The camera's aimed. That's the house we started in. It's not very well signposted from this game where exactly you're supposed to go. Ah, shit!
Fred says, ha ha ha.
Shit!
Oh, Duck!
Slide! Found it!
Whoa,
Oh, and I got
go!
shot.
Go!
Ah, shit. Go.
Do the shimmy.
I am shimmying. He's just
Shimmy
doing it
better!
really stupid. Oh, God.
Shimmy faster!
I think he can shoot us from there, too. I can heal. As all my wounds happen to my arms, just like the first game.
Except when you get shot in the face.
Shit. Yeah. Well, the wounds still appear on, like I can wrap my arm in my face heal. Fine.
Sure.
It's fine. This is fine. Heal the sick. Use 10. Great. Achievement for bandage use.
Oh, well. That's not a good sign.
Oh, we can't jump down. Oh, we can go across. Later, bitch. I've had enough of your leprosy.
Oh, no!
Wait, how is he in front of us again?
I think he's behind us.
How did he shoot the arrow from in front of us?
No, I think it went over your head and landed in front of you.
It looked
That's
like
what I thought happened.
It looked like it came from the screen left. Nope, we're not talking to you. You're gonna puke on us. You're gonna grab my boots. Grab all the things.
Oh, you walked it down!
Get off!
Got something on your shoe.
Yeah, it's called leprosy. See? Shooting from just wherever we happen to be going, even if it doesn't quite make sense. And we are crazy skilled at dodging arrows, apparently.
Whoa! Oh, God!
What are you stabbing me?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but it's glued to his... It's like
I
wrapped
think he just
into
said
his
something
hand.
about... I bet it was Forsaken, but my brain went, Foreskin!
All I was picturing while he did that was brutally grasp it.
Darkness is...
I'm getting hurt. Ow, he stabbed me!
Oh! Yes! Yes, you not again, Fred!
Okay, we died. Okay, we're dead already. Reload.
Fred says... sorry. Darkness says...
Continues with hint number 5.
Hint number 5. It speaks all languages, including dead ones and unknown ones, making it way more ancient than a creature previously.
Heal, because that one dude's gonna attack us when we fall off the gun. Oh, he's just behind me whacking me. I'm already ahead of him. Down! Slide! Oh! There was nothing to do with that! Okay, it's part of the game.
We have you. It's okay. We have you.
Well, could you quit shaking it?
Ow!
Jesus!
Gospel isn't done yet.
Oh,
Resurrection
no.
will complete your gospel.
Oh boy. I think we're getting buried alive.
Return him to the way of sorrows.
Still sounding like a mimic, kind of like a changeling sort of
All will
creature.
have her communion.
Seeming. I may be hanging up a little too much on that. Seems familiar.
Fred says, aw, crap.
Crap indeed. Oh. At least they gave me a little cracked it, yeah.
Oh,
Please
no.
Yeah, we're getting buried.
Please don't.
Struggle harder!
With what?
I don't know. Wibbly wobbly.
With my stabbed up hands or my barbed wire wounds? Which one do you want me to rub on the top of the coffin to make it disappear?
Your face that you got shot in.
Okay, well, there goes our last bit of light. Right about. Damn.
Well, there is not less poop this time.
There is not, in fact, less poop. There is, in fact, the same, if not more, poop.
There's like...
Okay, now we just gotta do. Alright, just go back around the coffin until we get buried. Tap, 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 tap.
Tap it past her. Various very well.
No, they did not.
You just kind of threw a little dirt on top and went, that's good enough.
I mean, Master Blaster wasn't smart at the best of times in those movies. So. Thunderdome. Mad Max. Back when Mel Gibson wasn't something to make you cringe.
But it's just before we...
Before he made you cringe, yeah. Okay, well now I'm just in the middle of these big creepy woods. And they left us a letter. They wrote us a letter. This here's my brother, broken and killed by the tyrant Laird and his mount Nick. Okay, so now we know Master Blaster's game name, but I'm not going to actually call him. Although Laird is almost funny enough.
Big dude.
Yep, just Nick. I kinda wish they shared the names of the guys from the stand or something. Like the little guy's name. Or I guess it doesn't. In the stand, there's a deaf guy named Nick. And his, a buddy who... Ow! Fuck you! I'm in the weeds! Kind of skulking around in the bushes, sort of like, I'm gonna poke you. Heal up. That wasn't as creepy as it is just kind of music. Look at him. Just kind of like scurrying around going, I'll poke you in the ankles. I'm gonna poke you in the ankles! Had to find the right voice. Okay. More leper village stuff. Looks like it. Nice and yummy. Might as well crawl in there for that battery while we're at it.
Might as well. We're already pretty doomed.
Okay, we got one of Nott's pages. Sermon. We are gonna need... Squad! Somebody's screaming out loud. Oh. Oh. His face was...
You jerk.
Thundercats! Oh!
We could so use the Thundercats right now.
I don't think the Thundercats would come here.
They just show up and they're like, nah.
Just like an hour later, you just find Master Blaster wandering around with a lion oak pelt draped over him.
No!
How the fuck do I get down there?
Okay, we gotta jump to the window.
His sword had a name.
I think so. I just pulled ourselves up.
With our damage.
Yep. No, we got cloth on it. It's fine.
Oh.
We put 2 wraps on them. Our hands will be perfectly fine. Well, I'm not jumping down.
Shit. I can't... A rope. I just need a rope.
How did we How did we move our legs in front of us? Are we an octopus? Has Blake been an octopus this whole time? Hang on. I wanna jump that window again. Let's see if it does it again. It didn't show it, but like the first time I went through. Yeah, somehow I get my feet. Somehow I get my feet out and around it. Ah, fuck.
Oh, I saw ya.
We're not jumping up. There we go. Oh, go back.
Oh, no!
Ow, that hurt. You're an asshole. Oh, no! Ah, crap. We interrupted a man losing there, but he did pop out of the eye.
I went down before.
I'm sorry, viewers.
Not liking all the Pope.
Or they're not liking the fact that we're making more fun of this.
I mean, you kind of gotta scar you for life, or you know.
Sorry, I
laugh
had
at
to
it.
take the rope from this pulley because I need it to climb to heaven. Ha ha ha. If that bloated Ezekiel won't give you no more rope, you can cut me down and take it. Oh. Guy we. Hold on a second. Okay, so that guy runs off. We gotta get out, like, where we can hide. In the log!
Fred says WTF. It's like a skeleton.
Well, I mean, they're leopards. Oop. I bet her down here as, like, some kind of quarantine zone from, like, all the healthy peeps.
And
And...
we just totally ignore.
Yep.
I mean, there's a river and stuff here, too, so I feel like maybe they shouldn't be in the area with the river.
Okay,
Open
that
it
dude,
and stuff.
yeah. I mean, they have outhouses. Why do they keep just shitting in, like, corners of their homes?
They're, I don't know, too thick to move.
I guess I could be using night vision to get out. Oh, boy. Am I hiding here for a second? I'm gonna try to get my berries. Can I not slam all the doors while I'm at it? Bandages!
We will definitely need those.
Oh, most likely need those. Darkness, you got any more of our hints for us, buddy? Still picturing like a mimic or something that clones
Oh,
its appearance to be like humanity.
oh no.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay!
It's okay. I have. Oh, there's something in this. Fuck. Open.
Go! Ah!
The fucking deed. Except for my mug here. Okay. Run away!
Oh, that took us pretty far back.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hadn't gotten much farther than this.
I suppose that's true. We just did a lot of messing with them.
Listen, I'm sorry I'm not like your messiah. I'm more, you know, streamlined. Ow! He has like an axe and he smacked me with it. Don't grab me, you asshole. You should punch him off. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah. I think they lost me. Which is kind of nice. You can help the guy.
I was just thinking that.
I don't think
it was
he's
that
strong
easy
enough
to
just
break.
Rip him down. Oh, a cactus. Aw, I was really hoping it would just hurt you.
Ow!
Yeah, just... Ah! I love how they lost me. Like, I ran by their only lantern here.
You're very...
Oh. Bitty sneaky, sis.
Barry!
Somebody tell me. Shit. Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your eternal slumber. It seems to be what you or open it, you fucking dink. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Let me through. Hop up.
No!
Oh, I'm going.
No.
I'm trying to make this as confusing as
Go,
possible.
go,
Stop!
go!
Ah!
Don't fall in the hole.
He's automatically doing the rope thing.
Okay. Yep, let's hold it with our stabbed up,
Yep.
crucified
Wrap our
hands.
stigmata hands around it.
Don't touch me! I said get your hands off me! Touch disgust me out of you! Hey! Hey! No! No, goddamn you!
Oh, wow! Oh, I think Master Blaster just fell on top of us. And we live. Throwing everything but the kitchen sink at us. Even themselves. Another Achievo! Be thou clean. No. I need, like, every fucking shower.
Now is when we need to
Maybe I
inject ourselves with lice.
How the...
Fuck.
What? Okay, so we're back at the... This is the school? Why are we on the roof?
I don't think we're on a roof, are we?
He's just said the roof.
Oh. Is it on fire?
If so, we need no water. That or we're in the Arctic station from the Thing. Which I'd be way cooler with. Like, why isn't there a Thing video game?
I feel like we could ice our hand.
Take a little extra time, dig our hands in the snow, come back to reality and find out we stuck them in poop.
Darkness says...
Item back. 6.
It used its blade on a person who is now nothing more than a husk of a person. You could say that they are but a decayed version of themselves.
Interesting.
Like a reaper type creature?
Disease, maybe? I'm so... Glowing eyes. It seems familiar, but it isn't. My brain's kind of muddling a couple of the other hints because a lot happened while you were gone, Darkness.
Robin says there is a The Thing video game. I think it's on the
What
PS2.
What in the funhouse mirror?
Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh, it's the tongue
Ah,
thing!
Never meet your Pokemon, kids. Lickitung isn't as fun as he sounds. That's a Pokemon!
Ew?
Okay, so everything starts getting all diseasey. And then I guess I'm supposed to see that he's spawning. Oh god. Oh no. I can't go
Darkness
in there.
says, did you get the bit about them being a decayed version?
Shit, he's in front of me. He just keeps popping up in front of me. Let me out. Being a decayed. Kind of. I'm sorry, I'm running. Okay, we're out in the courtyard.
Fred
You
says,
will not tongue me, demon!
Fred says, how are you supposed to get anywhere?
I don't know.
We don't know.
The game just expects you to figure out that you're supposed to run back and forth.
Like, I feel like
Thankfully, the first game had a lot of moments like this.
Like, I feel like we are progressing the game, like we're doing the right things, but we're kind of just running around blind.
That's the cafeteria we were.
Yeah.
Can I get back in there?
Um,
Door's locked.
I was looking back, I don't see the thing about being a decayed version. Did I
What
read
creature
something
is
like
decayed and is nothing but a husk?
that? Okay.
Creature is decayed and nothing but a husk.
Fred says, but really slowly. Keep getting attacked. We do. We've died a lot.
Yes, we have. Oh,
But we're doing
Now
better
that
at
door's
this
locked.
than we did at Gears of War last time, so...
oh. Okay, I found a.
A hatch?
Yeah. Pretty intricately built school. I don't know how many service tunnels, our schools had, but not many.
There's a private school around us that actually has, like, tunnels and stuff. And they can use them to, like, get to classes in between buildings.
Well, that door is blocked. I wonder if something spooky will happen if I go the other way.
Krobin says, you are doing the right thing. And then Darkness says, I revealed it to you on the first Outlast 2 stream.
Oh, yes. Okay. I do remember the decay creature. So it's like decay. Or am I reading into that? Oh, here's another hatch. I just gotta find a hatch that lets me in. Yay! Stalk us at our social media accounts. There they are.
They're working for once.
Yeah. Except Cheryl isn't. You were jealous. Right. Oh, fuck you. Up the ladder. Up and out. Up and out. Up the door. Here's... I think those are his footsteps. Okay, I'm in the cafeteria again. So every time I come back, like, the memory's just a little further back.
I don't know, is
Like-
there a clock?
Well, now I'm in the-
Interesting.
It's an interesting detail, too. Yeah. It's another 20 minutes back.
Yeah.
So it's almost 11. Oop. Got stuck under the table. Robin said she took the day off. Its blade turned the decay into what it is now. Ooh! Alright, monsters that can create more monsters is a really cool idea. If I open this door, it just takes me back outside. Stop glitching. Alright, put the key. Jam. Jams and jellies, that's right. I already tried that door. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Damn it, Blake, dream more concisely. Yeah. Donut, let me go.
You're not alone here.
Uh-oh.
Jesus? Oh, no. I don't...
That's not Jesus.
No.
That's a... Lord Jesus. A lot of intense to
Whoa.
die. Hello!
Jessica!
Come here.
Jess! Hey!
Quit running away. If you want us to follow you, run slower.
I can't see anything. I think we're
Jessica!
back on- this
Can
is
you hear me?
ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back out of here.
Darkness is, and now it can no longer die.
Nice. So it's a corruption. It's a living embodiment of corruption. It's kind of awesome. It's getting hard to breathe.
Bear was pretty messed up.
I'm sure Blake wasn't in the best of shape. Got caught on barbed wire. We have poop-infested bloody hands.
Darkness says you did not see what I said above, so it then makes sense.
I must have missed something. I'm sorry. I know Lily was away for a moment when she was helping the dogs out. I am, like, just surrounded by rocks.
Can you night vision?
I am night visioned.
Oh.
Yeah. It got...
Yellow dork.
Dork is right, because night vision still works. I can climb at it. I forgot I also have these. I forgot Blake can shift and sidestep. But remind me again, Darkness. I'm sorry.
He said it's the above bit about no longer being able to die. I just read that.
Yeah, okay, you did read that. It's a corruption. It made decay no longer able to die. This bit sucks.
That's how I feel in every game.
I forgot about sound.
me this and shed round me thy presence
Bit-
bright.
bit-
I need not fear if thou are near. Thou art my savior, kind and dear. Quick, the day is done. Oh God, the sun,
Uh-oh.
look down upon thy little one. Oh, light of light, keep me this way, Blake.
Jess, are you there?
All right. That happened. Okay. That is an excellent use of all your core mechanics.
Yes.
It's a little set at the bottom. So this, just in case you did not see it, I will say it again. Except the decay did not die. The only one who survived. Okay. Yeah, we definitely missed that. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. The game came back. I apparently went through a tunnel. I'm gonna go back through the... Oh, shit. I don't think that was a good idea.
Lake. Get to the other side of the lake.
Get to the other side of the lake. Let's face it, we're out here to totally find ourselves. This is a nature hike now.
Screw the wife.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Just find yourself, man. Focus inward.
Darkness says, and now the decay suffers its curse and uses it to the best of it.
That's actually pretty odd. Just untoward side effects of being attacked by another monster.
Okay. I'm not putting a fucking toe in that water. There's something wrong. The lake is wrong.
Oh! Okay, apparently the lake is wrong.
I just heard it.
I kinda wanna put my toe in the water. Because Blake totally said that, but Blake isn't in charge here. Freedom!
Let me
Okay.
help you.
What? Somebody just said, let me help you. Oh, it's windy. Oh. Grim pulled under by somebody. Ah!
Okay, so we know that was a bad decision now.
He still said it like it's his choice.
It did warn us.
I just wanted...
Okay.
I just wanted to
Fucking
remind
toe in that
Blake
water.
that he's not the one playing the game.
The lake is wrong.
The lake is wrong. Oh, we could have recorded the guy suddenly. Oh, I can still, if I find his, if I aim at his body. Okay, we'll watch back that recording. I have a feeling it's not going to be.
The lake smelled like chemicals and dead things.
Chemicals and dead things. Our lake just smells like chemicals.
I mean, sometimes it smells like dead things.
No, those are the dead things. The lake itself never smells.
Except for the time it's not.
Our lake was never on fire.
I think that's correct.
Our river was on fire. Okay, big spooky cabin. Window to climb out of. I do like that all of the set pieces are built in a way that make me have to utilize it.
Yeah.
You know what, Blake? It's pretty nice here. Why don't you just settle down, make this your home?
What do you mean it's pretty nice here?
I mean, here. Look at that moon.
It smells like chemical and death.
No, dead things. I'm sure if Blake put his mind to conservational efforts, he could clean up the lot. If he wasn't such a whiner. Ooh, my hands are stabbed. Ooh, I got caught by a barbed wire fence. On my everything.
So I got shot in the face.
Yeah, with an arrow. Yeah, I thought I saw a flash.
Unsettling.
And a foghorn.
Yummy.
These fish?
I think so.
Am I not recording the fish? Yeah, I'm not recording. Okay, yes. Oh, nope. Okay, gotta look right at the right thing.
Fred says, it smells like dead things.
Yep. I mean, that's all we put up with since we got here, and we have not once left to go find the authorities.
Darkness says, okay, here's hint number 7. It created something unbeknownst to it, and now it hunts for 2 creatures. One who made it on accident, and the one who it appears to look like.
Okay. So we have... So the shade, as it were, accidentally created this creature. This shadow of itself. That also accidentally created the decay. And now it's hunting it down. So this is kind of your... I kind of whinge to say protagonist of the story.
Like scrambling around his
Yeah.
bus.
I would love to know that there's a way to jump at that where you freeze in midair and just kind of scramble when, like, the animation happens, but you don't.
Then you just zoink out of the air.
Tree!
Ah!
Slide! Or don't. It looked like a thing we could slide.
Fred says, my video keeps buffering.
Well, I'm not sure what to tell you. Our internet's fine. I'm not seeing any buffering issues on our end.
Is anybody else having an issue with our video?
Yes. I think I'm supposed to go underneath this, but it's just... Yeah, okay. Fuck off, game. Oh, where's everybody going?
It could just be Fred's internet, or
It'd be Croven's internet, too.
if somebody else is having an issue.
We're gonna let a
Anybody?
screaming might just be the sound effect. The music.
No, I thought something was glinting, but it was like that light showing.
Mark Aaron. Is it Mark and Mark or Aaron? Or
Mark.
like is the are you trying to address one person? That's what I'm asking.
Their Mark, also known as
If you
Aaron?
find it, yeah. If you find this, whoever you are, couldn't remember your name. If you find this, head straight back to the temple gate and tell Papa Nah there is horror and torment here that tests even my faith in God. Men alone cannot face it. The enemy awaits in the darkness here. God save my soul and yours. Why is there flies? They're more poop. I'm leaving. I don't want to see your picture.
Darkness says hint
Raft.
number 8.
That could
It
get you
hunts
across.
for the shade, for it was the one who... whatever that is.
It was the one who...
It also hunts for the decay to remove competition.
Interesting. Okay, so now I'm in a little paddle raft. on a paddle raft. There's no into it. Shouldn't be on your knees like that, Blake, man. It's gonna get really uncomfortable. You sat your whole butt down.
You're on his knees. Leave him alone.
Not trying to judge. We did say we needed. Fog's rolling in. The spooks are coming. Now we can't even see the moon!
Hey.
Oh dear. We should hang on to this paddle though. It looks like it's made of sharp things.
I mean, at the very least, a decent bludgeoning. Oh. Sort of thing.
We just get eaten by jaws. Nope, 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 nope. Turn the boat around. Where are we going? All the fish died.
Is
In
there
that
signs?
flash of light.
The apocalypse. Hope to God I'm just losing my shit.
Birds fell from the sky, all the fish died. The seeds ran. Oh
Fred says,
shit!
exactly.
Indeed. Okay, so now we're in the water.
Oh,
There's a corpse. Right, there's corpses. It's plural.
no. That's why it's Go for the boat! Go for the boat!
Let him, Blake.
Let me.
Oh. Get off me.
We don't want your help!
She doesn't want to paddle my door. Up. Oh. Well,
I'm sure that was good for many, many.
it was probably soothing. Probably cold as fuck. Paddling along, minding my business. Hit me behind. Laugh and alakazam under a horror-covered sky. In case anyone wonders what I'm referencing. Oh, we're getting cold in the rapids.
I don't know if our door can take it.
I mean, it's a pretty sturdy log thing, so if it breaks, I'm gonna laugh at that. Darkness gave us another hint.
Krovan also says this is one of the best parts of it.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Darkness says the shade wishes for no harm to come to decay. It also say hello to you. I thought was but a simple creature made inside the mind of a person who makes things for fun or to scare those he wants to, but I punctuation really super something, but
Maybe we're going to speak in it.
Is there no excuse for a boat? Come on.
Oh no.
Shit!
Music's stinging. I don't know what's happening, but
Just
like people running around.
shit!
yeah. Why is this still stuck? Oh, I think we lost our battle. Oh, we got it. Battle.
They took Lynn. Close.
Oh, so we can see. We saw
Almost there.
Megan. That's a player, but
Cult
thankfully the
members
game's
are
just
dead.
going to tell us what it was.
Good Christians. Because God said she had to die. Heretics, they want her to have the baby.
That she
By God.
relax, Blake. She's got
They
like
do when
8
there's no
months
baby.
that she's actually pregnant.
I have to. Jesus. Lynn. I'm coming.
Under the horror-covered sky.
Oh boy, we're safe.
I think Master Blaster's name. Is he even still alive?
Fill up the thing with us, didn't he? Oh, they're just lighting fire. Oh.
God! I think those are people.
Oh, they're still just lighting a fire.
I think they're bringing people. Oh, these aren't all adults, are they?
One of the things that we already saw in the water was like a baby.
What?
Where are they getting so many people from? Are they eventually gonna run out?
What if?
So, a lot of people.
What if we're not properly experiencing any of this? What if none of this is real?
Just nuts.
Yep. Lake's just crazy.
Hellblade scenario.
Well, a lot of Hellblade stuff happened. Because there was a lot of farmers' ties. At least in my opinion, my interpretation. You still fought people. You just had like you had your own mental attachments that were. You still murdered all these folks.
Oh, they're running. Either people on fire running around up there, or people running with fire. And either way, it's not good.
I mean, if they're running on fire, they won't be there doing it. Try to make a better sense of darkness.
The Shade wishes for no harm to come to the decay. It also say hello to you, though I was but a simple creature made inside the mind of a person who makes things for fun or to scare those he wants to, but I am much more.
Also a figment of the imagination. Come to life kind of thing. Would be interesting. Moving very fast. Yep. I didn't let me do anything. It took control.
Shit! Shit, the raft. Please still be there.
Raft! Raft! Where did we even... How did we even end up here?
How did we end up anywhere?
Oh. Oh, I jumped in the water. Please be heading for a waterfall. That'd be hilarious. I feel like I wasn't supposed to do that. Yep, water. No, we're gonna... Something. I couldn't really make that out. We got dragged down by Undine, the sea god witch.
Okay, the raft couldn't have gone far. I can still make it.
I mean, you can make it if you know how to swim. Rapids aren't that fast.
He's trying to talk himself up now. We're fine. We're fine. We can make it.
Made it this far.
We're fine.
All those other corpses, they were just bitches. Or father not scrap.
I don't really think we're gonna read something that's that long.
I would if I wasn't streaming. If I...
There.
And if we had viewers who wanted us to.
Oh boy.
Oop, there's fire, bro. Fire ahead.
Recording 1, the Shade. Hello there, humans. I've been hiding in this pit for years, and you thought to come down here when you are the ones who exiled us away from everything. So I'm sorry, but it must go this way. Snap. Screeching. The recording ends.
Cool. Well, we found this mausoleum of corpses and pagan ritualism.
We told you to stop doing this stuff.
Hello, organs.
It kind of looks like the smiley face.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Eyeballs and
No.
intestines. Like
The head is
mouth.
off, and these are organs.
The organs in there kind of looks like a smiley face.
Lily sees the beauty in everything, folks.
Croven says tasty.
Will our monsters... Yeah. Oh no, we knocked down trees. Will the monstrosities ever cease? As we're surrounded by impaled
No, I
corpses.
meant now we have the strength to knock down trees. Like, we're just pushing trees over. I mean, it looks like a dead tree, but still.
Oh, we jumped off.
Even he sounds exasperated with you.
As he should be. Okay, so this is an extended, like, death sequence. And we drowned. Tasty, says Croven.
I said that already.
Tasty, says Croven. Sorry, I'm stuck in a loop.
You were busy killing us or whatever.
I was busy killing us. Popping up. You know, we've run across like 5 logs like this by now. Why is this one so difficult for you?
That one's quite a bit.
Love, set us free.
That's. Fred says Ella.
Oh, our boat. Oh shit.
Oh.
Onto the
no.
boat! Onto the boat! Onto the boat! Onto the boat! Get on the boat! Fuck you and get on the boat. Oh good, our paddle got stuck right next to it.
Oh. Crow. Crow.
Glad to have us. I mean, Blake seems to always be ready to have one. Croven said bye, bitch. As we abandon Flamo, the Torch Princess.
I feel like we're going into a not so great area.
I mean, we're still looking for our wife. Because of course we are.
You know what? Nah. Let's go back to what Croven says.
I mean...
Bye, bitch. At this point.
I
got crucified for you. I've been through enough. I'm going home.
kind of stuck. Okay, I'm paddling backwards now. Oh, okay. Boat turns, we're good. See, if I'd have found this paddle thing, I'd be using it as a weapon, and I'd be renewed in my, like, vigor to come after.
I mean, there's lots of things we could have used this weapon along the way, or like a rock.
Because I'm a very nice and friendly person, but I'm gonna have a mountain of corpses on my way to get here. In this situation.
You'll be able to find the mountain when you get there.
Fred says Lily sounds like Jesus.
What?
Are you hearing the voice of Jesus, Fred? Mom? Don't go to the light.
Stay away from the light.
You smell toast. Are you making toast? Oh, and of course our raft just gives up because we touched it.
I mean, we have bashed it into a lot of stuff. It's still good. It's still trying.
It's still good.
It's trying as hard as we are, okay?
It's good. It's fine. This is fine.
Brad says, I was crucified for you. I'm going home. Yeah.
Do you think that was his attitude, too? Just like...
This is it!
Just, no, I'm done. Like, none of you even pulled the rock out from in front of my grave. I had to do it all myself, so I'm going home. Bye.
There's the mine.
Oh, okay, now we're at a mine. Oh, the mines is where the pagan cult
Doing to her.
Oh boy.
I think she's somebody's mother.
According to the decay,
Call me the father.
well, it seems
I'm not-
like
have
women
it in
humans
months.
came down here. You could say you chilled me to the bone, bastard. Oh, but I should
Oh,
stop
the
joking
boat tipped over.
when you were bleeding out, trust me. Anyway,
Don't
you
touch
must
me.
be in pain.
Don't. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Snarling mud people. What am I supposed to do about this?
I don't know. Go!
I am.
That way, faster!
I'm going.
Like a lot faster!
Oh, I'm getting cold. What
No.
the fuck? I'm in this It's in front of me.
Groven was laughing. Fred said,
I can't see anything.
he said, fuck you, people. Groven said, run, bitch, run!
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, ew!
Oh, God. We're getting Gene Simmons to death.
Fred said hide. That did not work.
That did not fucking work.
Okay, so anyway, I was trying to read this, like, novel that Darkness sent.
I can't see where I'm going.
Really need some punctuation, though, man. Like, seriously.
A little help for the listener. Or the
Yeah,
reader.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm in a pool at the school, and I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
Reporting to the decay. Well, it seems like humans came down here. You could say you chilled me to the bone. Laughter. Oh, but I should stop joking when you are bleeding out. Chuckling. Anyway, you must be in pain. Knife gets pulled out of its sheath. Now you can take your eternal sleep. The recording ends.
Crap, 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 crap. He's in the pool.
Spoopy's in the pool.
He's gone. Stop dropping your freaky tongue kids off at the pool.
Ooh. I wonder if she hung herself.
Lily. Awful. We're not even sure she hung herself. We're starting to get some...
I mean, if there were weird tongue creatures in your pool tonguing you when you went in there.
Oh, okay, well, we're recording a blood shower. Something's banging at the doors. Oh, I'm supposed to be recording that. I'm just gonna hide in the blood shower if you don't mind. Beep. Beep.
Don't fall in the pool.
I didn't fall in the pool.
You just ran into the lifeguard shower.
Ding! Wake up in the middle of it.
I feel like you're entitled to it now. Like,
Completed 30 recordings. These doors are still covered in jam. Damn strawberry allergies.
was there a door in there?
I'm gonna have to open that fucking... I have to open it. Because it's a nightmare. That's what you do. So, Jerry Cobbler's pouring from the toilet, because that isn't even the color of blood fresh.
It's also very thin.
That poop. That fucking poop again. No, it's shadows.
Leon just zooms in on the bloody toilet.
He's coming!
Robin says, found the jam.
Yep. Okay, she screamed, he's coming. She ran this way. Okay, she opened the door. Just heading up the stairs.
Don't look behind you, just go!
Oh, fuck. It's coming from the hallway.
Oh boy.
Nope, it's all covered. I'm not gonna be able to go this way, am I? Oh, God.
Oh, no!
Fuck me, running! Literally, I'm running. Go the other way.
The tongue creatures are here. Crowman played Sound Alert Hacks.
Thanks. Thanks, Croven. Oh, fuck. Well, we're getting the blood. We're in the cobbler shower anyway. This is a very two-tone kind of game. Like, this is some Shining level shit. And the other place is more the M. Night Shyamalan level shit.
Princess Ella. I mean, it's not untrue.
I do have more pay for sound alerts, and I think I've made them more affordable. Hopefully appropriately affordable, I hope.
We have the AIDS now.
I mean, we have Stigmata. We rolled around in leper poop water.
What is with you and the poop?
Why is there poop? How often does a video game include... It's raining blood.
Oh, no.
That's fucking cool. Oh, that is so visually awesome.
It would be so slippery.
Yes, it would. Everything would be, like, oil slicked.
Don't ask how we know this. Shh. I tell everyone about Topsy.
You keep making that reference, but you could just say the thing you did say. And everybody would still get the reference. I tell everyone about our pools of blood.
Darkness says, well, we are fucked. And Fred says, is it though?
It's actually cool. This is really cool. Oh, man.
The mine entrance is usually on the top floor.
You can watch the Rain of Blood video.
Achievement. It's raining
Raining blood.
Hallelujah.
Dripping off her shoes, I think.
What?
No. Just... I tried not to step in the blood because I didn't want to leave tracks.
We're going nuts.
Wouldn't you?
Killed as a warning. You're welcome.
That's what happens when we record things in school. We just said this rain was dripping off her shoes. Like, we're not even able to separate our...
No.
Like, we're having trouble separating our fucked up little reality here. Oh, this is cool. But Groven, this is what you were talking about, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, the tone of this game if it had more shit like this.
Right? Just like that. Oh, you guys didn't like the blood rain? Oh, we probably lost Mama Croc.
Why? No, it's getting too late.
Raining blood!
Oh, fuck.
Darkness says now... Oh,
Shit!
what was it?
We
I
just
looked
got
down.
shut in here.
Oh, no.
We are being corralled.
Darkness says, now all we need is a blood moon and we'll be complete.
Now we need some bucket and some nachos.
Proven also said, yeah. This is what he's on. What is a woman?
There's a hole in that guy, too.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Oh. This game needed more grand level epic shit.
For sure.
Please don't get stuck in here. Please don't get stuck in here. Please don't get stuck in here. Lots of meat hooks. He's jingling. Jingly jangling. Ah,
Oh, boy.
fuck. Hey. Oh. Fuck off.
We tried to get her back before the enemy cracks her womb. But they
Is that an egg?
Have you seen her?
They killed us. They're the lucky ones they killed. Get
Oh
out.
my.
We have to leave. We have to go.
Well, that was cool. Lucky ones they killed.
I feel like
Rest
we could
of-
have picked up a weapon in here.
The rest of them they made watch their bad improv troupe. There's a lot of things we could have picked up as weapons and been beating people to death with.
Croven says-
Shit.
My chains jingle, jangle, jingle. Darkness says, well, at least he doesn't want to kill you. No, I feel like that guy's kind of trying to be helpful.
He's like Tumor Face from the last game.
Yeah.
Saved us from certain literal emasculation. So we're back at the school. Will you fucking move forward? Thank you. He keeps trying to climb behind the bookcase.
Fred says, LOL.
Every time
Fred says, who's Lynn? Lynn is our wife who we are here to rescue.
Yep. Who is apparently pregnant with the devil. As this is End of Days. But no Arnold Schwarzenegger, so not nearly as fun. Oh good, I can go into the conference room. How useful. Battery! Open, please! Yay!
Fred says, I thought that was
Jesus.
Alice, or I'm in the wrong game.
You're in the wrong game. Alice is our wife in Alan Wake.
Yes.
Which we are also playing. Sorry, we probably shouldn't double up on the spooky games for anti-confusion reasons. This time we're Blake, and we're looking for Lynn.
With the helicopter crash and all of that.
She wasn't here for it. I don't know if she was here. That game's in third person, and you can see what Alan Wake looks like. Mary's crying blood.
Darkness says, battery time, yay! And Fred says, I'm so confused.
Mary's crying blood. Okay, so they're two different games. This is Outlast.
And we're both looking for our, like, wife, which makes it kind of confusing, too.
Yeah. Common tropes in horror storytelling. In this one, we are a journalist who just had a chair thrown at us by some rude poltergeist. So, in Outlast, we're dealing with a pagan and Christian death cult. We have no weapons and no means to defend ourselves. All we can do is run and hide. Because we're, you know...
A schmuck.
We're pathetic like that, yeah. Now, there's a computer that's on.
The Darkness says, well, we are super fucked. Ultra fucked, if you will.
Jessica joined the conversation. Hey, Jessica, you there? Oh, God, we're talking. Irks. I can see you over there typing. Turn around. Fuck. So, in this one, we were being traumatized by a Christian death cult and a pagan death cult. Somewhere in a mountainy kind of place. Colorado-ish sort of area. And, we're looking for our wife, Lynn, who is actually the reporter. We're the cameraman. And,
we lost in a helicopter crash.
yes. And every once in a while, we sink out of the trauma we're experiencing outside by falling back into this memory of a completely different trauma that I personally think is going to wind up utterly unrelated to the game, the rest of the game. It was just a way of making the game longer. Oh,
I mean, it is spooky.
oh, I like side past. I can like squeeze.
Proven says, it's a satanic death cult.
One of them claims to be Christian, the other was labeled pagan. They're heretics. And they, like, ritualistically sacrifice things. Stop it, camera.
The camera's stroking out on us. It's like, no, I've seen too much.
Yeah. I've seen far too much poop. I do not want to go on. Oh, there's a third door I haven't tried. Oh, yeah, I did try this. This is where Mary's blue. All we can do is hide in this... Can we even hide in this thing? Nope. Where do I go, game? Game! I don't know where I'm going. There's only one door that actually goes somewhere. walking in here. This is the only door that actually goes somewhere else in this van. Oh. I can see you. What was the other thing on your screen? Window you closed when I was coming over? Nothing, just messing around. Still haven't figured out this computer thing. I can help you anytime. Lynn's waving at you. Ah, shit.
That's not good.
Crap, we turned on Skynet.
Fred says, so basically, different names, different occupations, but same game.
Kinda.
Same very basic plot.
Yeah, same starting point. They go in very different directions. This one has a lot more torture porn. It's a little bit more visceral. Okay, so it let us out of the computer lab. That and Alan Wake is a bit more Stephen King, whereas this is...
Or like, I don't know,
no, I wouldn't give it that much.
All the wrong way.
Down and look in the pool.
Let my near and dear ones be. Always near and dear to me.
Skynet. Well, we are Omega.
Yep. I've awakened Skynet. Hangman?
We're trying! We're trying to help somebody.
I'll admit I was trying to come up with something funny on the fly, but this is actually pretty decent 3B.
Yeah.
We're not alone here.
Yeah, I take
We're not
it
alone
back.
here.
The first part of the game wasn't super creepy, but it definitely stepped it up.
Your lab? Stop dying on me, batteries. I only have like 30 of you. Game just kind of keeps throwing them at me. Ah. I actually like that. It shows like there's a wear on the camera. Oh, I'm back at the... Fuck. I got turned around.
No, the same one.
He also kind of picks up pace as he runs, like he's starting to go downhill all of a sudden. A little funny.
Start me out.
But he's like, okay, this is fine. This is fine! This is fine! As he just picks up pace.
Yes.
Oh, that's where I was. Am I supposed to go back way here? No, I went through here. I think I am. And everything kind of got all glitchy. We saw her down there, and we suddenly went through these doors. Or is there stairs here? Damn it! Okay, just missed a set of stairs. My apologies. Screaming? Oh crap! Fuck! She was in front of me! Oh no, is she behind me? No! I'm in front of you.
Darkness says, "Ella, stop dying on me, batteries. I only have like 30 of you. I think they're under the line." Urban says,
Oh god. Okay, so we're getting chased by tongue and face man. I guess everyone's tongue is in their face. That's not an accurate.
tongue out of his face, man!
Oh shit! Ah! Boy! You're getting pulled in the pool.
Urban says, ouch, just typing.
Oh, now we're in a river of blood. It's still raining blood. This is so fucking awesome.
Raining lemon. Wow.
It's so cool. Okay, good. He's like, is that more cool? Please stop. Shit. Okay, we got ferals. Hide in the locker. So we can get glue skinned again.
Is she behind me? Teleports. No, I'm in front of you!
It's a... I don't know if you watched Futurama. I'm not familiar with how old you are, but it was a classic comedy made by the people who made Simpsons and Disenchantment. Okay, apparently I have to crawl. Oh. Oh, there's a...
That's
Wendigo?
unsettling.
He's naked.
It's unsettling.
Crouch! Crouching! Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, he's just leaving now. But, ow!
Oh, that
Fuck
one's
off!
not.
Well, why would the other one just leave? Oh, God. What the fuck? Okay, the game fucked up the AI there. I think I was supposed to crawl back through and, like, hide. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to... Nope. I'm supposed to be like, no. Like, the game wasn't supposed to allow me.
Roman says, ha ha!
Ha ha to you, you won't even play this game. Oh shit. Double fucks. Why are you naked? Why are heretics always against pants? You saw nothing. Like it.
He's like keeping in there. That says
He
the
opened the
monster
one
in the
next to me.
school reminds me of that. I think Roman says.
I kind of. Is it because of the tongue
I think
thing?
it's 'cause
Okay, we poke back out.
it's right there.
Ow! Fuck! Hit me in the face. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, this is an annoying plot point. So I gotta back up, hide in a thing. I'm gonna back up. Back up. Back up.
Backing up.
Backing up.
Backing up.
Why does the night vision not help here? I gotta hide in a
I
thing.
mean, it's already kind of red.
And now I gotta wait. My favorite thing to do in a video game.
Red says the eyes.
Oh, maybe... His eyes just look beady.
I don't know, I didn't pay attention to his eyes. I was
That
focused
Venom,
on weird stuff.
Venom's eyes look like a mask drawn back. These big white triangular eyes. But he sneaks off that way. We gotta wait for guy number 2 to do something. No, fuck. Son of a...
Marcus is hiding inside locker in front of enemy. You saw nothing. Laughter.
He didn't. To be fair. It's just
Until
when I
he
popped
popped
back
out.
out, yeah. The trouble is they're not like... You missed me this time. Haha! Down! In the hole! Get in the hole! Oh, they opened the door. Shit. Night vision, save me! Keep running, keep running, keep running. Oh no. This is very jarring and disorienting. Oh boy. Okay, there's a thing for you here. Ah, shit! Somebody's busting through the wall. I think we just went around him, like, we just ran behind him. We're running out,
Wow, that is not a good noise.
we're running out of sprint here. Blake's running out of wind.
Kids, do more cardio!
Oh, pile of bodies. Literally stepping over people to survive. For the next thing. Oh! I think we made it. I think we're okay-ish.
There we go.
We're wearing like a mud bag. I'm not sure where. shit. Ow, he's right there. Oh, ow. Out the window. Fudge. Shit. Oh.
Darkness redeemed hacks!
I heard it. It was a good time. Too bad we were screaming over it.
Fred says, I guess it's the tongue.
Oh, crap.
Darkness says, how I think you escaped. You
We're in
escaped with hacks, and then you
With
played
hacks.
hacks.
Okay. I'm just hanging on the side of the school now. Blake, did you do, like, all of this? Like... Ain't this some bullshit? Yeah, it's a little bullshit. Okay. So now we're back in the school. We can heal. Good. We need to do that. Every time an enemy hits us, our bandage falls off. We gotta wrap
Dang
it
that
again.
festering arm wound.
Right? That we got from getting shot in the head. With an arrow. I feel like you guys have a leaky ceiling problem.
It's the blood rain.
Oh no. How many times does she hang herself?
Blood from the shoes.
Blood dripping from her. I know what he said. I already
Yeah, just like
reiterating.
yeah. With all the kids
Reinforcing.
hanging.
A family stream! What? I heard a door slam. Oh. Jesus fell off the wall. Jesus, no! Are you okay, buddy? Talk to me. He's gone.
Somebody was touching him a lot.
Right? Their grubby fingers. Ooh, batteries.
They got jam all over Jesus.
Fucking cranberry sauce all over Jesus.
Darkness says, also, Fred, if your stream keeps buffering, lower the quality of the stream. That may help.
Oh, he's. Oh,
Corbin
shit.
said
You
he's dead.
You missed a spook. You missed a spook. He was
And
poking
Fred
up.
says, thank you, Darkness. I don't know how to do that.
We can still see his shadow. In the bottom right corner of your stream, there should be, if you touch it, or sorry, top right corner of the stream, there's like a little gear wheel. That's the settings, and you can drop the picture quality. Jessica loves Blake. Aww. Well, you're louder, Milch. There's two new
Ew,
pictures.
look at the
We have-
face that guy's making.
We have Quentin Tarantino and one of the fishmen from.
That's the tongue guy, right there. That's him.
We have Quentin Tarantino to the left, and we have a fishman from damn it. Lovecraft story. Oh god, that was a shadow. We can see a shadow.
No.
We can't see him.
Oh.
We can see a shadow. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. We leave. We leave now. Bye. Peace. Adios. Padre, likely, father. I was actually kind of serious when I called you that. Now we're in the library again. Fucking shit on a shingle. Oh, you dick. You squirmy, syphilized face. Everything. Oh no.
Fred says, thank you, Crobin handled it for me.
Okay. I think we're in an impossible geometry
Fred
library
says-
now.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth, yes. That is exactly what I was thinking. It was Innsmouth.
And, Darkness says, I think Redgrim is finally getting scared.
Yeah. Spooky smoke people. Smoke monsters. Nope. We just keep running into. Ooh.
Oh god, library is this?
How can you find any of your books in this place? God forbid you just use the Dewey Decimal System like every other motherfucker out there. Ah, shit.
Whoa.
Son of a bitch, now we're getting chased by Mud Monster. Tongue McFuck. Please don't run into it. No. Oh. Son of a bitch, the lights are going out. Oh, this is all dead end, isn't it? Blake's running out of air again. Okay, okay.
In through your nose, out through your mouth, man.
Really gotta buy that exercise bike, like I've been talking.
Nurse says the better question
Up the
should
books.
be, how do you get out?
Up and over! We climb over the pile of dead writers.
This reminds me of like the catacombs.
Those were cool. I
It's
like
the piles of bones.
Piles of bones. And that movie where they had to climb over those piles of bones, which was also in the catacomb. Oh, good. They left some bandages in the conference room.
He's coming!
Shit. Well. Okay, Outlast 2, you're really finding your legs here. Oh, impossible geometry for the win. Gosh, shit. Why do you gotta do that? Why do you gotta do that, man? Jessica, help! I know you're gonna be swinging from a rope when I finally catch up to you. Okay, this is how... it is happening backwards. This is how we wound up in the last, portion. Shit, look! We got grabbed by a mud man. We're back in the real world. And we got thrown. Where, I don't know. So every time we go back to this, like, past trauma, it's a certain amount of time prior to the last time.
Darkness climb over the pile of dead writers? Perfect.
Yes. Content! Genius. Genius, gamer. Genius. Okay. Now we're in like a spook zone. We're gonna get attacked by fucking... I was gonna say, this seems to be like we're gonna get attacked by Fred Krueger. All the boiler roomy bits.
This stream streams content for YouTube.
That kinda. I mean, we archive everything on YouTube because it's free, like, storage space. Oh, okay. Make me do everything, game. See, my hands look normal all of a sudden. They don't look as lumpy. Okay, we got a cart. We gotta push the cart to something. Here. Okay, I think I can climb up this thing. Up, please! Whatever that music stinger is, I don't want to know. Bye! Later!
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your, Blair Witch, you know, class reunion, or whatever you're doing. Blair Witch Club? Maybe that's where I was going with that. Okay, nobody's following. That music stinger was for nothing. Oh, we got a guy sneaking across all the stuff with us. Whoa! Why did you do that? Something pushed me up to die. Clap, bam. What is that? Everybody waving sky. Oh, no. Okay.
Fuck.
Why? Okay, there's a doorway. Bye. Leaving. Sorry, Jessica. I didn't mean to kill you. Or whatever I did. Sorry. Blake's picking up speed. Start to Scooby-Doo it the fuck out of here. Oh. He's still behind.
Oh, yes! Oh, God!
Oh, shit. Oh, he ripped our head off. We were underneath him.
Close that door.
Recorded. Okay, he doesn't want to be recorded. Bye! Shit, other way. I gotta turn around. Okay, so let's not hide. Let's not go into the bathroom. One of these classrooms has to be open. Open! Open! Son of a fuck! Oh shit! It's like right there. Into the boys' room. Hide in the stall. Hide in the stall. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We hide in the stall. Can we like do something? Can we like climb over?
Can we like stand on the toilet?
There's a father up above, and he's looking down in love. So be careful, little eyes, what you see.
That's not creepy.
Careful, little hands, what you do.
Okay, so he's our
Careful,
like.
little hands, what you do.
It's getting louder.
There's a father up above,
I can't do
and he's
anything.
looking down in love.
What do I do?
So be careful,
I like
little hands.
shitting. Yeah, he's in here. Ow. Okay. That's clearly what I'm supposed to do since he starts singing. Oh god. Why does it... Here's Jessica's disappointed dead body. You're so bad at this game, even corpses are mad at you. Okay, so we gotta run down here. Book it with everything we have. So we can't find the girls' room. That door's definitely gonna be locked. We gotta do the thing here. But like... Then he starts singing. You gotta like climb under or over something.
There's a father up above, and he's looking down in love. So be careful, little
I think I got
eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little hands.
Can't do anything!
There's a father up
I can open it.
above, and he's
Surprise, bitch! Fuck you! Oh, okay, that worked. I don't think that was how that's supposed to happen, but it worked. Later. Open the door. Open the door. Close it. Bye. He was just so surprised by my audacity.
He just disappeared.
He was like, "Hey, I'm not ready."
Roman said, maybe not jump, and then ha 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 ha.
Her body's gone. Oh no, it's not.
Fred said, oh, the devil.
Oh shit.
You're not evil, Blake. Just confused.
Oh Jesus! Don't open that. I knew it.
You don't
I
have
knew-
to
Oh,
hide.
this isn't any of the guys we saw in the picture.
Get away
Let me
from
help
him.
you.
I don't like it.
What is weird cat's eyes?
I don't like it.
I remember being a young
Oh,
man.
little pathetic. Okay. Did he touch us and
You've
give us
always been
syphilis?
so nervous. You don't have to be.
Oh, son of a bitch. Just in front of every door.
If you've done something, I want you to
No.
tell me.
I'm leaving. That's what I've done.
Anybody
son of a-
asking
Why are you in front of every door?
is lying to you.
Father. Birthmark.
What did you do to her?
Oh god. The sound got really intense. I'm sorry. What did I do to her?
Fred said at least she had pants on.
I'll never
Yes.
let you...
Go.
Why do you gotta ruin my phone?
What else were you gonna put in G blank?
Ooh. If you spell it with a U, like an efficient person. There's an open window. Into the blood rains. Oh! How many times you gonna hang from windows? Come on, man. With your crazy stigmata hands. I am liking how we seem to be progressing. I just don't think it's as logical. Like us getting from one of these stages to the next in this game. Like the geometry of where we're going is not quite... Oh, I took a leap there. Literally.
Uh-oh.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Grab it! Grab it.
Firmly grasp it!
We did. I feel like we're not supposed to have done that.
No, that like, wait.
I can't reach that. Yeah. Oh, you can climb in there. Aha!
Brogan says,
Yeah,
I
good.
don't know how long.
He was agreeing with me because Proven is also an efficient. Batteries! I guess we're going back. And we died. That's the end of Blake's story logically. Oh, fuck. Dangly mads. Shit. Please be able to crawl up here. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, here
Don't
they come.
look back, just
they're,
go!
They're crawling after us. Son of a bitch. Oh, Blake! Don't pause. Oh, Jesus.
Go!
That one's just waving at us at least. He's just like, hey, you joined the tour? Crawl! Crawl! Oh, damn it. Ah! Ah! You could Blair Witch fucking cosplay somewhere else.
Fred says no, but it will now.
Okay, we
Fred
can.
says, hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys. I think is what you mean.
Coming.
Picture him with a lispy voice. You guys enjoying the tour? Oh, fuck! No! Son of a bitch! I should not have just stood there. I was not paying attention to what was coming. Up! Down! Up! Keep going! They're right behind us. I have to go upstairs. He was actually running up the stairs that time. Lily doesn't like to know how close they are. Under. Okay. Catch our breath a little bit. Yes. Okay. Ow. Okay, I think we're back out the way we came. Okay, we worked our way from.
Yeah, sure.
You get to the end and Lynn's just got a birthday cake and a surprise.
He's gonna have nightmares.
Lily doesn't like to be chased by naked people. Oh, we're going down.
I can still see you. Jess. Exit.
Winston
Yes.
just keeps
Her name is
closer.
Lynn.
He's like, it's close.
We're losing it, like losing it.
Wouldn't you?
We just said we can save Jess. I mean, Lynn. Her name is Lynn. Like, we forgot who we were here for.
Wouldn't you start losing it?
Are you kidding me? Why would the elevator fail? I guess they could have destroyed it from above us. Okay, we're dead. That's a long way to fall. Oh, oh god, it's still trying to go. I can't. No! Was I supposed to get out? Okay, guys. God damn it. Can I get this or not? Yep. Okay,
Right,
let me
Jess, Lynn, Alice, whoever.
Well, Jess is the little girl we keep seeing hung everywhere. Lynn's our actual wife who we're trying to rescue. It let me jump out here and there's nowhere to go. So I guess I gotta get back in the elevator. We're 800 feet now. Or we're supposed to crawl 100 feet. Yep. Okay. Get up, because you're still under an elevator. I knew that was going to happen. And now we're going to record it.
I mean, at least they can't take the elevator
Now,
down.
now when we're back at the office, we're showing people our holiday videos. This is where I almost died. I know, not a lot of people get to say they almost died in an elevator, but I do.
Fred says, I know. And Robin says, a rat should be able.
Yeah. I mean, we were heading down, and the guys we were running from probably just hacked it on. But apparently Elisha Otis never made it this far. That elevator didn't have safety bin. Though I suppose we'd just be starving to death in an elevator shaft if it did. Well, not going to the left. I like the little detail that we can hit the light with our head. Wait! Oh shit! I think we can hear Lynn. Swim! Swim like you have arms.
He barely has arms left.
You swim with your head above the surface? I can tell where I'm going. I can like pull up the camera, that's it. Groven's comment, come with me, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violation.
There is way more than some OSHA violations going on here. There's some, like, CDC, there's...
Human rights. Definitely food service. FDA is not approving any of it. Literally.
You're not evil, Blake.
With the poop.
Just
This is the
confused.
only video game that's just decided to put piles of poop everywhere. Oh shit. No, gangly hands! No! Okay, our fantasy's mixing with our reality. We gotta go find. Oh, everything's collapsing. Oh god. It's actually caving in. This is actually one of the things that genuinely scares me.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna record another ritual site.
Where's all that smoke going?
Rovan says the whole alphabet soup, if you will.
Yes.
The whole none of our alphabet soup would agree. I'm sure the ASPCA has something to say about this even.
There was a dead horse or whatever it was, cow.
There were both. Dead cow, dead horse. Whatever that organization was in Monsters, Inc. Like, even they're gonna show up here and be like, this is a complete violation of our rules. Oh. Oh! They ate his hand.
Kind of looks like it's in his leg.
I mean, there were bones. Oh, good, a place to hide. Wait for all of this to blow over.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, moving.
This is never blowing over. After we get out of here, we are going to need some intense psychiatric therapy, okay?
The
All
guy
this
just...
thing.
Let's just close that. And lock it. And go the other way. There. They put doors in there. Not often, but it's kind of separate.
What?
I got a barrel to hide in.
I don't know if it's tasty.
Oh,
Like, pretty
it's
much
got
all
water.
of the people...
I have fresh water.
Pretty much all of the people that we have seen are, like, lepers. I don't know that it's fresh.
I think he meant the corpse back there. Like, we won't go hungry if we're stuck down here.
Eduardo 23 is here. They say hi.
Can I follow you and you follow me back? I don't mind. We'll follow just about anybody. I'll admit we're not big stream watchers, but we do pop in from time to time and we raid anyone who's actually like a, you know, participating friend of ours.
Krovan also says, then you get to be a Wendigo.
I get to be a Wendigo. Yeah, there we go.
Eduardo says, I just finished Outlast 2. It's really good.
Yeah, this has been intense. We just got through the blood rain, and now we're like all up in a mine and shit, and we're actually well over our normal stream time. But
Fred says, sounds like a genocide.
a little bit. Okay. You've come to well, the corpse tunnel. Why did the music stand?
Oh, that's why.
Because of course there are naked Wendigos. Gotta move it. No. Too late. Please don't be in that end. Close the door. No, you don't. No, you don't. Lock it. Lock it. Alright. Yeah. We got jabbered.
Krovan says, you're almost done.
Oh, we are. Woo! Fucking nudie ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, we are almost done. We're gonna die.
Yep, we're dead. Jacker says, oh wait, I just remembered. I never told you what the creature was. Do you have a guess on what it is, Redgrim? LOL. Oh. Yep, just, okay.
Hang on, darkness.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I gotta not die first. It's not a door. That's door. Close it! No!
We got booped.
We got face booped. We're skull booped. Okay, immediately run. It sounds like some kind of corrupted, like... No, it sounds like it's going to wind up the shade after that. Close the door.
Lock it.
This is a different room, so hopefully...
There's not just more nudie boys in here.
Yeah,
there's a thing to hide in.
There's a crevice we can keep going. Crab ass. You know what's funny? This is the one place where I'd expect to find just piles of poop. Everywhere. And there aren't. God damn it! Just hello, ass, and then close door. Nope. Get in the barrel.
Not that there's not like a ton of holes in that barrel and they couldn't see us there. But,
I mean,
yeah.
they're not carrying night vision. But, Eduardo, if you're here, we're more than happy to give you a follow. And, well, we'll hang out on streams, we'll raid you sometimes.
We're happy to have lurkers too,
Yep.
so.
Perfectly comfortable with lurkers. Okay, it let me loop back around, so maybe I wasn't supposed to lock that door on that guy. Let him go. Let him go with his little ashy butt.
Big mud. Boy.
They're like everywhere. They're like locusts. Hole in the hole. Hole in the hole. Nope. Hole in the hole. They're ripping me out of the hole. Run! Run! I don't know what way I'm going. Oh god. Open up. Open up. There's a door here. There's a door. Close it. Fuck. Got booped. Again. Gonna sip of this. For a little bit of livelihood. Ah! I forgot where we were in the save. Crap. 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 Oh, we died. The Revenant. It also goes by another name, the Hunter. Okay. Cool. Is it like sort of slowly becoming a shade, or at least trying not to be? Right here. What's that door? Close it! Close it! Close it in his face! Fuck him! Fuck him and close it!
Oh! Don't.
Close it! Oh, fuck him. Is that what you're gonna say? Pay attention. I forgot that that the quick save point was
Right there.
yeah. Because we had made it so far.
Now watch creeping out there, because there's a bunch of nudie boys.
Now when I open this door, a nudie boy drops. I open this door and just... Oh, hello, ass. Let me sneak back. Let me hide in this... Nope. He didn't come this way. Maybe we can follow him a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Go that way. Interesting. I like this set piece. If you're just kind of slow and methodical, you should make it through. I just haven't because I keep forgetting we're like staring one down the barrel on the autosave. What are they like screeching? Where did you even come from? Did you see that? He walked from the right through this direction, and it's just a wall. Okay, he went back. I don't know that for sure, but I'm very hopeful. We're in a dead end. Yeah, and there's a door to lock here if I need. Go slow. This is what they see. This is what I see. They see this, I see this.
Darkness says, it's not slowly or becoming this, but there is a hint of light. Believe in half of what I said. I
Okay. Well, I did that by accident. I think they're corralling me. Or can I push this?
Oh look, there's their door.
Yay! What is this, Ted Nugent's house? Okay, we got a little hidey space. We have a thing to climb in. We're completely full up on bandages again. I have a feeling I'm gonna need this way to go. need to run back and hide or something. Sorry, I'm stumbling all over here. Yep. It's only super loud. Oh, I wasn't supposed to push it. All I can do with it now, hopefully I can crawl under. Or, oh, switch tracks.
Pretty sure you could crawl under.
It didn't let me. But I can crawl under there. Slide!
Urban says, who sent all these babies to fight?
Who sent all these babies to fight? Help now! I love reference. Oh no, that door closed on right here. Oh. Yeah, they closed this up.
Oh,
There's like
shish kebab.
more Knott's pages. His scripture about how this is the end of days and shit. Oh. Ugh.
Like it.
Here we go. Crawled by the bones of the last guy who tried this. The last two guys who tried this. Why is it gonna cave in just because I'm crawling under? That's definitely... Why is it shifting now? I get that it's gonna close the way behind me. Yep. We made it all the way to the end. Good for us.
Darkness's entire enemy is babies.
Dire team, these babies. A man of culture, I see. Who understands Gmod idiot box. Oh, screeching at me. Oh no, I can hear Father louder.
What you see. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do.
Okay. A little Saxard. I think. A little privacy. Yep.
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
Like a lot of stuff.
Loving and
matters.
hating God is the same thing. Like making and killing children is the same thing.
I feel like you got that wrong. Oh, no. There's like a baby skeleton inside.
Ah!
Ow. I got burned.
Fire hot.
Fire indeed hot.
Do the shimmy.
You shimmy. Now I gotta swap batteries. Down we go. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. Oh. No, we got grabbed. Ah, fuck, we're getting dragged up. You're dragged by mud people.
What have you done to Lynn? Where is she?
This is gonna be a little.
We're
new
creatures
for
of
the stream.
appetite. I want to feel your hunger. I want to see your true face. Your seed will burn this world.
Where's Lynn?
My seed. Give me my wife. Naked bitch. Other bird.
I welcome her infant lord. Naked and hiding nothing.
Fire hot. Fire bad.
Oh God.
Red says,
Crazy motherfucker!
I show
Where
my
is she?
true face. Show me your true face.
This is it. This is the only face they gave me. What the fuck? These collapse on her. Yay! Awesome! Thank you, plot armor! You're the best investment I ever had. Run away!
Make this right.
Nope, running away. All the fleas. I mean, fleeing. Fleas are already a thing. Oh, God. It's okay. That's okay. Squeak through the wall. I saw that. I saw there was no space. Good. We're good. We're still moving.
Keep squeaking.
Just keep squeaking.
He's come. Fruit of your lust. Your child. Your father. The Christ we deserve. Watch.
Get the mothballs out of your mouth. Unless you got... Oh. Fuck. I just realized somebody's hunting. I think.
Jesus. Those wires are live.
Well, we gotta swim underneath them then. That's all. Oh.
Super safe.
Nope, we got zapped. We got zapped. Back up. Backing up. Backing up.
Backing up.
Okay, so I guess I gotta turn them off. While not getting murder raped by psycho bitch. Son of a bitch! Speaking of whom...
Wait, if they were touching the water, wouldn't, like, all of the water be electrified?
Not necessarily.
Like, surrounding?
Okay, do we just have to work our way around her? And, like, go back the other way? Be like, bye, bitch. Not that way. Fuck. Fuck, door. No, we're not. We're apparently gonna... Oh. Stop it. He keeps trying to push this instead of locking the door. Which is fine by me. Whatever leaves her down there.
That says yes. And darkness says, she was like,
That battery?
Whomist has summoned me.
Oops. Okay, so all I can do is hide here. This isn't back the way I came. That doesn't work. And the camera battery's dying twice as fast now in the game. Oh god. Nope, that's back into the water where she was. Oh yeah, forgot the cave in.
More squeaking.
And... Nope. Okay, everything caved in. Okay, why did you let me come this way at all? Why didn't you just cave all of this in? Oh, wait a minute. There were cables. Nope. Nope, okay. That's not relevant. Okay, gotta go back down into where Spooky Mc... I don't know. Fucker. Color.
Arca says, I swear we are headless and our head is a camera.
You know, we act like we're gonna lose it. Like we're gonna lose our head if we don't keep it. So, kind of right. We don't. You think? You are the pirate from secret. Just fuck off and go away.
Darkness says, crouch, you fool.
We don't have to. Good. Doing great, even. doing amazing.
And who dies?
I think. You like to loop back around? Okay. This is gonna be just another hidey hole with nowhere to fucking go, isn't it? God. Son of a. Stop trying to push that when you unlock the door. I didn't mean to come in here. Yeah, that's our torch. We're pushing that awfully quietly. If only we could, like, pop this hatch. I don't know, fall to our death.
Like, why does it let you push that? Barricade the door?
Yeah, we just barricaded the door. Until. Fred says until you're not.
I think about the doing amazing.
I don't see her light. The light's not lighting. Pretty heavy cabinet that we just kind of push without issue. All done. Gently back into the water. These are like little spots where I can run from her. Ah, the power! Son of a bitch! The battery will work. You suck.
She saw you.
Oh, she did.
Yes, she did.
There she did. She didn't see anything. Music didn't play a stinger, so. She doesn't know what she saw. I love when AIs are just a little dumb. Why are the lights still on? Oh, there's more power.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna turn around. She's gonna be right behind me. Like the AI kind of knows where I am. Just keep going, just keep going. Now the music's done. Fuck. It's okay. We're headed into the deep water zone. You'll never follow. Oh, I think she's killing me. I can't tell. Ow!
Darkness says,
What?
crouch, you fool!
I did! It didn't fucking care.
Triggering intensifies.
I did crouch, it didn't care. Great, am I gonna have to find all the power lines again? At least I kind of know where they are this time, sort of. Not really, because this is a maze. You can hide by crouching underwater, I know. That's where the zappy happens. This way was the first switch I found. Over here and behind this wall. Not this one. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Close. Put it up. 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 Why are you there? Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Hear the mating call of the Redgrim and fuck off! I just ran completely around. Flip the switch. All the power's off. Over there. Come this way. Yep, there's her light kind of glinting into the space.
Definitely.
I can, but I can't breathe. That actually isn't her. Now it's her. There was a light there that's still powered for something. You can probably bust through that. Like if I found my way to the other side and managed to leave her back here. playing all this spoken music? I wish we could kind of see through. Oh, we can. Okay, so she didn't come. I have it just like I did last time. So right
there.
But she was just there. What am I supposed to do about it? If she just fucking camps this space, this isn't gonna work.
Winston, no.
Robin said we're almost to the end. Do we stick to it and see what happens?
I'm getting tired.
I'm just...
We gotta get to like a point.
Yeah. We at least need to escape her right now. Let's go back this way. Duck. Remember this thing. This game's very inconsistent with what I'm expecting. It's my night vision. Boom. This is where she killed me. So she can still follow me.
Know how long you can sit underwater for?
It doesn't matter. I think we're going into the school. That seems to be the
Pattern.
yeah. I don't know why I'm having trouble with simple words. That was just an infinite death.
Darkness says, my rage is unfathomable.
He was having trouble with the word unfathomable. He was making fun of speech.
Did not say.
Okay, so she's gonna come out in front of me this time. She came out of... Yeah, we went pretty far back. I'm sorry, everybody. I am the trash.
Robin says, I'd finish her encounter. I'd say you have at least an hour left.
I mean, that's not really going to do it for another stream, but we could have ended sooner.
Yeah. Well, we have to finish this portion.
Never go by us. Oop. That's why I can remember. I just broke that light. When I walked by it, I, like, tipped it with my head and it smashed against the wall.
Darkness says, no, that's literally what I sounded like trying to say unfathomable. So I was making fun of myself.
Oh, we can't swim on the either. Ow! Duck! Why do we swim slower than we run? Oh, jeez. I can't. It didn't let me move. Something's happening. Can't see what it is. We're dying. I did try to swim away, man. I ducked. I turned into the corner. And then the death happened. See, every time I walk by one of those, they break. Okay. Headbutt them to death. Waiting. Power off in one. And she comes from that. Drowning, you idiot. Under the light this time. Grab that battery first. I have a feeling she can hear the switch trigger too.
Yeah.
Find out. Must have been the light. Break it this time. Purpose. Enter the other fucking way.
On purpose.
Where I broke it. Blinded by the light. Yeah. I'm not sure where it put me. I'm not sure where I ended up. Stop ducking, damn it. I keep hitting the wrong button. Fucking... Like, can I have a button to wipe off my camera, please? I do not know how I got so turned around, but all of a sudden I can't find my way to where the wires were. Now this is back where I started. Son of a bitch. Fire. She's standing right in front of me.
Like a rock.
Right? It's okay, we'll just paddle our way around her. Duck down. Hard to tell what's happening. You made it. Back out. Like, am I not supposed to jump here? What do I do? Help? Out the way? This is where the wires, like, need to be deactivated to go.
We've got to be able to go this way.
I think I'm supposed to jump, but it didn't make it last time.
Are we supposed to jump?
Thank you for... Jesus, it didn't even do that last time. Like, if it's a set piece, just let me get away. I think getting to the mine should have been our stopping point. I'm sorry. We were just so excited to see more. I hide in this barrel out of shame. And we will end our stream here. I'll be here if anyone needs me. We went well on into 10 o'clock, which is a little later than we usually do. We've done a 3¼ hour stream. Yeah, I'm liking it all of a sudden.
Yeah, it got a lot darker.
It did. Do we have a DLC to this game like we did in the first one? Provin, you there? Fred says to summon a random doggo. Well, they're both asleep right there, off camera, so go to full screen. And there he is. He's been here the whole time. Surprise. Kind of. He's just out of sight.
Can they see him on the...
They can see, like, the top of his head. I can see his eye, maybe.
Oh, come here.
Nope, nope. The random doggo summon. There is a DLC? Okay, cool. I will look into that, because I feel like we went a little too far. Our next stream is going to be too short, and we need to do something else with that time.
Also, Atlas's butt is, like, right here.
Yep, Atlas's butt is, in fact, right there. And I'm sure if Lily excited him just a little, he'd probably come up and join the stream.
Atlas! What you doing, boy?
Oh, okay, Winston's out.
Come here. Come here. He's trying to get up. There he is.
Atlas!
You can see him.
Atlas, come here.
Atlas!
Come here, right here, buddy.
He's working on it. He's working on it. He's like in the crack of the couch. Oh, okay.
There you go. You get a twofer. We get a double one.
You go, boy. You go, boy. Oh.
Oh.
Give me.
Fred says LOL to our dogs. So, I guess that guy didn't follow us. Because, oop, wrong hand.
Stop licking my...
Because Indy didn't take a hit.
No, we did not get another follower.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll follow him and Eduardo something.
Yeah.
But, oh well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. That was actually really awesome. That was, I guess, what it's been missing for a while now. Like, we played the first game, and the first game has a lot of intensity just right out of the gate. And a lot of spooks. And has a lot of good freaky moments.
Fred says no, it was supposed to say love them.
Yeah, well, you lulled them. You laughed at them instead.
I mean, that's fair,
It's
too.
okay. As far as you all know, I'm just petting my dog down. But I could be making it up. He could be in the kitchen smoking for all you know.
Atlas!
But that was Outlast 2. We're almost done, as Kroven has said. There's a DLC which I'll look into, make sure it's actually reasonable. We'll also have to afford it.
Yeah.
Which is a little thin right now, but hey, you know, these things happen. But we love you guys. We love your support. Darkness, thank you so much for coming on.
Groban says it looks like you're whacking it.
All the way over here. Right, like I had my hand over here. Like, I mean, Groban, that's
very generous of you.
That's very generous of you. Puberty was inordinately kind to you. It's actually
to me.
That's actually a quote of Pinky and the Brain. Believe it or not. So, we hope you enjoy. We hope we'll see you next time. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow with more, like, just goofing around with Subnautica, because boy, did that get screwed up for those of you who were fans and were here yet, yesterday, and my character got stuck in animations like they weren't underwater, so we couldn't swim or anything, even though we were like 1,500 meters below sea level. So I did end up having to use dev tools to like force the game to respond correctly. But either way, we didn't die. So maybe I'll pick that up tomorrow. Maybe I'll pick up something new. I don't know. I haven't made any actual decisions about off-schedule streams. But we love you guys. That's enough epilogue. I loved it. The Blood Rain was definitely the highlight.
Yeah, it's getting a lot better.
There's no contest. You walk out and it's just pouring rain and everything's red and it's crazy. It looks so cool. But good night, everybody.
Bye!
Bye. Bye. Should we raid somebody? Is a good question. Now that I think about it. Without naming names, because we don't want to... We don't want people to know who is and isn't. tell you what, we're gonna go raid Dualsy because from what I'm reading, it's his first stream as an affiliate, and
Woohoo!
I'm holding the wrong device. I need to.
And he's playing Resident Evil 7.
He is playing Resident Evil 7. We just finished that one.
That was a good one.
Let's go give Dualsy a raid. Let's go show him some love, just a little bit. Your raid. Let's go show him some love, just a little bit. Your raid. I hope that there's our echoing. I'm gonna mute us up there. Because I have a quick button here for throwing a raid. But the last time my stream started playing back into the sound system, it caused a feedback loop and just repeated me like a million times. And yeah, maybe it was hilarious, but it was also freaky. But keep an eye out for our new sound alerts. I'm going to be adding more and more, and they're going to get cheaper and cheaper. So, I'm going to raid Dualsy. Everybody just give him a little quick hello. If you're not going to stay, that's fine. I'm not going to make it. But, you know, this is the kind of support I got when I became an affiliate, so you got to pass it on. You got to, you know, pay it forward. So, give him a big hand in like 10 seconds. We love you guys. We'll see you later. No infinite voice. Stop it. Bye. Till next time. No screaming?
Did it already.
We'll do it again.
Bye!
Bye.